legendary, even in hell.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I don't have my echo, but I'll do my best. Welcome to that tangentially terrific Tuesday thing we do, Topicless. And with me, as always, is my homie, Mr. Jason Bascom. What's up, brother? How you?
Not at least 99.9% of the time.
Yeah, you know.
Whenever, and this will happen. Well, this will happen to you too. When Mercenary Guild goes live, you might have a stream on a Tuesday night, and I might have to riff for an hour. You know, so
maybe we'll see.
When campaigning starts, yeah. But yeah,
once the campaigning starts, you got to go when the shows are available.
Yeah, and it's understandable, but we still do the show. We still
That's right. We still do the show. That is correct.
So how's it going, man? How was the con? It looked like you had a great time with all those photos that Feline was posting.
She kind of became the unofficial photo documentarian of the convention, at least for our little indie scene.
Yeah,
it was amazing.
There was a lot of photos.
Yeah, and it was fucking amazing. And it was made all the more fun and enjoyable because she came with me. Because she was there, you know, not only because, you know, she got pictures and everything, but because I got to share it with her. So I'm actually posting a link to her X profile. So if you guys want to check out all the pictures that she took over the weekend,
they should. Yeah. There's a
100%.
lot of, because also, I mean, just a lot of also people from this indie scene that you guys met up with and stuff. So
it was incredible.
Well, and that's what I was telling Hockey. Like I for one, I'll find out because I want to know. I mean, like even if you did garbage, like sales, like 0 sales, I think you probably had more fun on this one because Feline was there, because you got to hang out with Shay, Sai, Frega, you know, Neff, you know, all the cool cats, you know,
fucking Maromi, down with Solo, Smokey the Concat, you know, Phil Diaz was there.
Nice.
Joe Catapano was there. Andy Smith, Dennis Turner. It was incredible. I mean, obviously Irene was there. Jake Kuiper was there.
Yep, Jake was there. Saw Mike, her post a photo with him, man.
Yeah. Mike, the dude that did the supplemental stuff for Irene, was there. It was incredible, man.
He's a good artist,
you know.
And see, that's what I told Hockey. Like, I'm like, I think Luke probably had way more fun on this one than any other one. Yeah. How did you do though? Did you do well?
I did a commission, and I sold some of my variant covers.
Oh, no, nice.
Didn't really move any of the prints, but we were kind of stuffed up in the corner, the top right corner, near the bathroom. So people, you know, you'd think there's a lot of traffic that goes by, but people are making a beeline to the bathroom, and then they're making a beeline back up to where they were going.
And when you had told me that where you were, I kind of was like, he's kind of in a similar situation I was in with Baltimore, where we were like at the end of the artist alley, way at the end, near where the actors were going to be, across from a bistro, and so you would think like with food and beverages and then lots of traffic
right between the concessions and the bathroom.
Yeah, and you would think with all the traffic you would do well, and it's like, well, not really, because people, they'll look at your stuff and maybe take your social media information, but they're more focused on the other things.
They'll pick up a card and someone stole one of my Zero prints. I had 3 like comic book size prints, one of Zero, one of Sally, and one of Jack from Nightmare Before Christmas. And somebody literally lifted one right off the table.
That sucks, dude. But see, I'm sure that happens quite often. I'm sure it does. And that's always why I'm always very hesitant to leave my table without someone there. You know? Yeah. And it probably happened while you were there.
There was someone there whenever we walked away. There was always somebody watching the Shattermare booth, my table, and Graven's table.
Yeah.
But you know, I mean, shit happens. I mean, and Feline and I discussed this, and she was like, you know, it is kind of a backhanded compliment. Uh,
A little. Yeah.
they like the artwork enough to steal it, just apparently not enough to buy it. But
And also, it could have been like an 8-year-old, like who's just sticky fingers. You know what I mean? You don't know,
sure.
like he doesn't know any better. He hasn't been taught properly or something. You never know. Or it could have been a full-grown adult and just being a jerk. But
Yeah.
either which way. But no, I mean, it's still cool that you sold some of those variants and stuff like that. That's great.
Oh yeah, it was great, man. I've got some variant covers for the upcoming Red Valkyrie auction as well, July
Oh yeah, I get it.
13th.
I get a message.
So yeah, that'll be cool as well. But yeah, as a matter of fact, let me go ahead and bring up my the commission. So the dude that came up, he came up with a clearly AI image that he was like, "Can you do this on a sketch cover?" And let me see if I can find the.
Yeah, surprisingly, like I didn't have any sketch cover commissions, but I had commissions. You know, when I did Baltimore, which was weird because sketch covers are pretty popular at cons. So, which I was fine with. I don't care. I'll draw them whatever. But
right.
Drawing toilet paper if you want me to.
Here, let me see if I can find the image.
Artwork's worth.
So this is the image that the person brought up to me, and I'm sure my green screen is probably going to wreak havoc with it. So this is you know, it's an AI image, you know.
That was backwards.
Yeah, of Ron Swanson as a Red Power Ranger.
Okay,
And
that's the reason for your sketch cover.
Yes. Dude came up, was like, "So can you do this on a sketch cover?" And I was like, "Yeah, I can do that on a sketch cover." So I was like, "Do you have a sketch cover that you want it done on?" And he's like, "Yeah, I do." So he brought me a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers sketch cover, and this is how it turned out.
No, yeah, I saw it posted. I could have sworn I hit the like button. I saw it posted, and I'm like, "What is Luke doing?"
This was requested. I mean, when I woke up Friday morning, I did not necessarily expect to, draw Ron Swanson as a Red Power Ranger, but here we are.
No, it's great.
Yeah, I was really happy with the way it turned out, and so was the guy that commissioned it.
Nice.
He was super happy.
That's what really matters, really.
Yeah.
No,
Apparently
and it is
his
good though.
His friends said, "Nobody's ever gonna take that commission, man. You're ridiculous. Nobody's gonna do that for you."
It's money.
Challenge accepted. You know,
Yeah.
I was happy to do it. But he was super stoked about it and started following me on socials and everything like that. So
That's
yeah,
cool.
here it is. Ron
funny.
Swanson as the Red Ranger.
Because like I said, when I saw it, I'm like, all right, what weird for Luke to draw this.
I mean, you know,
okay.
Hey, I'll take whatever commissions, whatever commissions people want to throw my way, man. I like a challenge. You know, it's always fun to do something outside of my wheelhouse. And I was happy with the way it turned out, and so was he.
Yeah, yeah. No, it turned out great.
Thank you.
It's pretty funny. Nice. It's awesome, man.
Yeah, so it was a fantastic weekend. I got a whole stack of things that I got signed. I got a stack of things that I was given. Well, I traded Irene for the convention exclusive sketchbook here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I'll embiggen.
Yeah, a little close. Embiggen yourself. Yeah. There you go.
So we got that from Irene. This is from Down Goes Solo, Travis. This is his book that's going to be coming out, and it's got Jose Garcia artwork inside. It's fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, I signed up for that.
I got this book from Stippling Vaughn. This is his scat ash can, and it's
his ash can.
Fucking cool. Yeah, man.
That is what's cool about seeing Stippling at a show. If, he'll trade you almost an ash can for something.
Yeah. He gave Feline some amazingly beautiful lighthouse prints as well. So it was incredible being able to meet people in person. So we got that, and of course, got the Thundercats cover,
Yeah.
signed by Fraga, and Black Flag #1.
Yeah, I couldn't find mine in time.
Always good to talk with Fraga. He's awesome. Brother from another mother, obviously.
Yeah, he's a dude. Yeah, he's a dude.
Yeah.
A dude.
The original dude.
The dude.
And went and got Punisher 2099 #1. This was actually in the bin
nice.
at Jimmy Palmiotti and Amanda's table. And I got
Nice.
Marvel Knights 10th anniversary. Both of these are signed by Jimmy. And then I got this book, Vampirella #2 from Harris Comics, but it's signed by Jimmy, Amanda, and Billy Tucci, because she's on the cover. Amanda Connor drew it, Jimmy Palmiotti inked it, and Tucci's character is on the cover. So I got all
That's
three
cool.
of them signed
That's
on this one.
cool.
Yeah.
I'd be greedy and I would have had it witnessed and slabbed and flipped.
Yeah, I man.
No,
seriously, trying to get those people to come look at things was a trip.
No, I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
You're more than welcome, man. I made friends with a dude at CGC named Travis. He's or not Travis. Josh. Josh was fucking awesome. He helped me out big time.
I have the white cover one signed as well. Like back in the 90s. Yeah.
The fan edition. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I got both of these signed by Billy.
Nice.
And the funny thing is, if you go to Feline's Twitter account, you can see the picture. The event happened live. Billy didn't realize who I was, and then I told him who I was, and he goes, "Oh!" and he gives me this gigantic hug and damn near knocks me over. It was awesome.
I heard he's a tiny guy. He almost knocked you over.
He is, but he's tiny but powerful.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah,
my Dark Phoenix Saga, my God Loves Man Kills, and my Days of Future Past. All of these I have had since high school.
That's
all of these I've had since high school, and I ordered them out of catalogs back when catalogs were still a thing.
Yeah, well, like I said, you have a cover to God Loves Man Kills that I don't have that one. Yeah. My cover was different. I don't know if I still have it anyway, but my cover was different.
Yaki came up to the table, and I showed this to him, and he's like, "I've never seen that cover before."
Yeah,
Frag had seen it before, but
it's a cool cover.
Yaki had never seen it before.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then of course got the Last Zarnian Lobo signed by the Biz.
Nice.
And then got the hardcover of Body Count signed by Bisley.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, man. And apparently this hardcover is incredibly hard to find.
It is.
So
yeah, that's what Shelby has said, that it's hard to get the hardcover.
Yeah, the green screen is fucking with it, but yeah.
No, it's still cool. I just have #1, and it's easier to get the single issues than it is to get that hardcover, which is weird.
I got it through the comic shop, man. I got lucky. Yeah. Just happened to be there.
Those are dope. Yeah, great gets, great signatures.
Thank you, sir.
While you were at the con getting amazing stuff, I was at my shop getting some amazing stuff. I'll show off just 3 things and then a thing. Then we'll get to the chat. I know they're anxiously waiting. So, got this in my... You get this?
Ooh, first appearance of Lobo. Nice, dude.
And it's like minty fresh, dude. There's like no creases, nothing.
Yeah,
like I don't even think
it's holy shit.
I don't think this thing's even been read. So it's a very nice get. I found this and picked this up.
Ooh.
It was actually
26. Holy shit.
Dude, it was actually in the long box. It wasn't like even up on the wall. Yeah, so and the price was such a good price point. I'm like, I don't care what condition it's in. I'm gonna get it. Like I don't have any low numbered X-Men like this. So
the lowest one I have is number 10. The first appearance of Kazar and Zabu.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. Bought that at one of my first conventions too.
Well then you have a lower number than I do because this is now my lowest numbered X-Men. I finally got this because they mistakenly gave me 2 of the other one. So I finally got this.
Oh heck yeah, dude.
Yep.
Days of Future Past. That's the first one of the 2-issue mini.
Yeah, and I got the second one. I got like 2 of the second one because they accidentally thought that I didn't have that one. And yeah, it was a mistake, but I still kept it. But this is in good condition. This is a nice one. And then I finally got these back in. This is dope. So I got this in.
Ooh, heck yeah. Beauty.
Yeah, it's a nice one. It's a nice one. And this one I'm even more happy about. I mean, I'm keeping that one. This one I'm probably gonna flip this one, but I'm gonna hold on to it for a while because
Phoenix
at a 9.6, it's a
that's
40-year-old
beautiful.
comic. Like that's crazy, dude.
That's impressive.
That freaking Thundercats was a 9.6, and it's a brand new comic.
Yeah.
So I'm like, so all of them. I mean, it's CBCS, but it's slabbed and verified and graded. Like it's the same thing. So, very happy about the way those came back. So yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah. So you got some dope Claremont stuff. I got some dope Claremont stuff. Look at that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And I got one more thing to show. Speaking of slab books,
Yeah.
I did the
show it.
the sketch cover from Free Comic Book Day, and this is the this cover
Dude.
that I did.
Yeah,
And
that's
it
awesome.
came back at 9.8, dude.
That's awesome. Yeah. Mine would probably come back at like
super
9.2s because I ruin them.
I would, man. I tell you what, I was taking great care to make sure that it stayed pristine because I knew the dude wanted it slabbed, and apparently Brian sent him a picture of it, and he was just completely stoked. He's loves the cover image because he hadn't seen it yet. I never sent. I never had the ability to send him a copy of it. But yeah, he was super stoked with it, and he was even more ecstatic that it was a 9.8.
Yeah.
So, and yeah, you know, looking at the cover, looking at the thing up here, it has my name. You know, Luke Alietta sketch cover signed by Kyle Hill, the writer.
Did you
verify?
Since you did that? Did you set up an artist account?
Yeah, I have an account now. So
okay, you have an artist account though. See, I want to go to a con where they're there to set up my artist account because doing it online, it's just because
their
like you got to email them.
Is not the most intuitive.
It's
and
not.
Sometimes it doesn't work properly. I got lucky because this dude Josh was there and he helped me out.
Well, and that's what I would prefer because I could email them, but it's hard to put into context. Like I tell them what I want, and they just, like I said, they emailed me the form. I'm like, no, I want an actual account. Like,
yeah,
I don't want just the form. So I'm gonna try to go to a con where they're at, and I'll just talk to them in person, and that way. But that's dope. That came back at a 9.8, man.
Josh also really gave me this this pin for the anniversary of Wolverine.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Is that why everybody's drawing Wolverine lately?
Well, I mean, the movie's coming out. So.
I know, but there's a lot of like I drew a Wolverine sketch cover just because I found it in my short box and I just did it. I didn't realize Facebook dude is covered, which is Wolverine drawings. I'm like, what is going on? So
also met up with BTP and he gave me a couple of packs of cards.
Sweet.
He gave me one to open and one to hold on to.
Well, I saw the photo that Feline posted, but I didn't see him at the booth.
Oh, she go to her Twitter account, her X account.
Yeah, well, I did, and I scrolled through, but
his booth.
Oh, okay. He might have been working. I didn't see it.
Yeah, and then I was working on these sketch cards while I was at the table.
Nice.
Let's see. Turn off the green screen here real quick. So you can see. I was working on I started drawing this Leonardo one right after I found out somebody had swiped print from my table, so he looked a little angry. And then I got Donatello drawn up here.
Nice.
And then we got Mikey and Raph.
Yeah, people like the turtles.
Yeah, man. So it was just an absolutely fantastic weekend, man.
That's great.
Just amazing.
That's
absolutely amazing. And
that's great, dude. I'm happy to hear.
Like
I said,
the get together, the shindig on Saturday night was of epic proportions.
I am also most upset that you got to meet Wayshack and I didn't. So
yeah, I'm serious. You should try to get there next time.
Thank you for showing him my book. I was like,
dude,
what?
I didn't just show it to him. I gave it to him. I gave him that sketch cover.
Wow.
You know, I brought it with me because I thought maybe I'd get an opportunity to get like a sketch cover from him, like, you know, get him to do something on the cover and then, you know, send that to you as a gift. But I thought it would be cooler for him to actually have the book. By the way, I just want to point out, he has heard of Frog G. He is aware of your new book.
Okay. I I know he has interacted with me on Facebook. Like he's liked stuff. Like, but I didn't know he knew about Frog G. That's really cool.
Oh yeah, no, because I was when I was talking with him, you know, at the party on Saturday night, I mentioned to him, you know, that you were working on a new book, Frog G, and he said, "Oh yeah, I've heard of that one." You know, and then I told him that I would stop by the booth the next day with Absolute, and I gave him that sketch
Oh,
cover.
thanks, man. That's really flattering.
Absolutely, dude.
That's cool.
You know?
That's awesome that he knows. I'd be nice to know. Yeah, I've heard of that. It sucks.
Like I said, man. You know, we got you. Me and Feline, we got you, fam.
No,
you know?
thank you. You guys are dope. You know,
Absolutely,
I appreciate it.
She got a book from Wayshack, got it signed, and she absolutely loves it.
Do you know which book she got?
Myopia. I think it was
Myopia 2.
One of the older ones. Yeah.
Oh, so she got Myopia 1. He's working on 3 right now. So, yeah.
Yeah,
The Myopia book's it's so good. It's just his sketches, and they're so insane. Yeah, I can't go on enough about
seeing some of the seeing the sketchbook like on the table and just looking at the cross hatching. It's unreal.
It's unreal.
It's so good.
Yeah, it makes me mad.
Yeah, I can see why.
Speaking of making me mad, there's a chat.
Yeah, well, let's go ahead and say hi to the chat.
It's been like 20 minutes.
Haldir popping in here at 8:01 p.m. saying hail, Haldir. Good to see you, man. And there's my beautiful lady, Skull, gorgeous.
Skulls and cilantro.
Seriously, my partner in crime, my better half. You know, absolutely made the weekend fantastic. You know,
That's great.
I couldn't have had a better time without her. You know, I'm so happy that she got to come with me and that she had a great time too. You know, because she'd never come to a convention with me before. And,
no, that's awesome.
She's gone to trade shows and stuff like that, but never been to. Like,
but a con is a different experience. A Comic-Con, for sure. You know, it's definitely. I mean, it's a bunch of nerds walking around. You know, it's weird.
No, she had a great time, and I'm
that's awesome.
So ecstatic that she had such a good time. She says, "Have a good stream, guys." Thank you, baby. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
What's up, Maromi? Good to meet you this weekend, sir. Had a blast talking with you. It was one of the many faces that we got to hang out with this weekend. You know, not just at the con, but at the party. It started out at the art auction, then we just kind of all moseyed down to the bar at the Westin, and good time. Feline and I didn't get back to her son's place until 2:30.
Oh, jeez.
Yep. Up very late. Much alcohol. Much fun. What's up, Angela? She says,
"What's up, Angela?
I guess I'm here because I'm always here." Hail. Well, hail.
Well, that's good that you always should be here. Everybody should always be here.
That's right.
And they should hit you. And when they're here, they should be hitting that like button and subscribe if they have yet to, and share this out to the world. That's what they should be doing every time.
Much appreciated. Mm-hmm. As soon as I get them sorted, I'm going to send you all the pictures you were in, Maromi. Yeah, the pictures that she posted online are only like a portion of the pictures that she took. You know, my beautiful little paparazzi taking all kinds of photos. It's incredible the amount of pictures she got. Let's see. What's up, Bennett? Sorry I missed the happy hour. I never got the ping, but I saw it in the feed afterwards. It was a good episode. It did absolutely terrible on the trivia, but we had a great time because we always have a great time on the happy hour hangout. Always a blast. I've been drinking Sweet Baby Jesus, the chocolate peanut butter porter, and it is absolutely fucking delicious. So yeah, here's the link to Feline's Twitter account or X account or whatever you want to call it, Twix. Go check it out, and you know, that way you can see all the different the photos that she took. She's got her own little hashtag. If you click on the hashtag that she put up, it'll take you to all of her photos, and you just scroll through and see every last one of them. It's great. It was an absolute blast. Yep. Joe Catapano, Billy Tucci, Cyborg Valkyrie. What's up, Cy? Cy says Feline is the official RV photographer. Yeah. It's they kind of went wandering around, and she was taking pictures of them as well.
It was funny. I was who was it? Was it Hockey, I think I was talking to. I can't remember who I was talking to. Maybe it was Angela. I don't know. But they were like, they didn't realize how tall Shay was. Like, they heard how tall Shay was.
She
But
is 6'1". She was also
yeah,
wearing 6-inch stiletto heels.
it looked like she was wearing, like, Converse.
Yeah. But if you look at the pictures that Feline posted, you can see that Shay is wearing stiletto heels.
Why does she do that? That's just cruel to Sai.
Well,
That's just mean. Like,
I don't know. Apparently, it was to fuck with Phil Diaz because Phil is really
dude,
tall, and she.
I would really like to meet Phil in the flesh because, like, I'm a tiny dude. It'd be like Wolverine and Colossus. You know what I mean?
Exactly. If Colossus had sideburns.
Yeah, and if Wolverine
Morb?
was blind. What's up, Morb?
Yes. Also, yes.
Yeah.
Let's see. She loves taking photos. She is a photographer. That's one of the things she does, along with
The bartending,
making food, making jewelry,
drink,
making cocktails. She is also a photographer. So,
an art in its own
convention
right.
that we're at, if you're looking for somebody to document with photos, hit her up. Love your art more than I have money. Yes, exactly. Going to tape them down next time, though. Exactly. They're going to be in bags and boards, and I'm going to tape them down to the fucking tablecloth.
Yeah, I mean, the way I have my stuff set up, like, I have 2 portfolio binders. One is originals, one is the prints, but it's just one print in each one. And then it's like, oh, I want the turtles. I go get the print out of the bag because I have more prints. So you have to, like, and if there's anything that's loose, it's closer to me. So
that was kind of the mistake that I made. I took the 3 smaller comic book size prints out of the binder and I put them on the table to take up a little more space and spread out more.
Yeah, and you want to spread out. It does make sense, but yeah.
What's up, Arthur?
Arthur, what's going on, man? But that's how, that's the other thing about these cons is it helps you learn as you go, too. Like, you're like, okay, well, this is what I have to do. I have to lay it out this way. And then also what's nice is walking around, you get to see how everybody else lays their out. It gives you some ideas. So.
Oh, yeah. Next year is definitely going to be a lot different, a lot better. I've got ideas. It's going to be great. Ideas. Arthur says, my brethren have finally have an evening off and caught you alive and well, I hope. Still live. Yes, that still is alive, correct.
Mostly.
Luke sharing absolute with artists while they're... That's right. Absolutely.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
Thank you, Feline. I appreciate that, baby. Let's see. Scrolling. Now I have that damn song playing in my head. Oh, now I need... Ron Burgundy as greatest American hero. Oh, Lord. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. Yeah. What's up, Stippling Vaughn? Another great person I met at the con. Checking in before I take my walk. Very cool hearing you call out my name half an aisle away. Yeah, it was good meeting you, man. Thank you so much for the ash can. It's wicked cool. Oh, and Feline is threatening to swipe my Reenie book. We'll see if that Reenie book makes it to Florida. You listen. You and Reenie are gonna meet up later. You can pester her for one. That's my book. Damn it! I traded the booby book for a booby book.
No. While you're asleep, she could just take it. You'll never know.
That's why I've got them packed away, or they're going to be packed away.
Yeah, they're not packed away yet.
Not yet. Dan was doing great. Lots of hugs and bought merch from his daughter. Yeah, Lily Bell was there.
Dude.
And again, pictures up on Feline's X account. Lily Bell was there dressed as Rainbow Dash from My Little Pony.
Rainbow Dash? I don't know what that is.
And the only reason why I know is because I was watching some voice actor thing, and the voice actor for Rainbow Dash was on that show.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know it.
Franca is kind of a hippie, the good sort. What's up, some person? He is indeed.
Some person.
He is definitely the good sort.
Yeah. He doesn't dress like a hippie, thankfully.
He does not. Nor does he smell like a hippie.
Yeah, thankfully.
Yeah, thankfully.
Yeah.
Billy hugged me so hard. Well, you were the same height as him, Si. Hey,
well,
what's up, Phil? Good to
there
see
he
you,
is.
man. Had fun talking with you and hanging with you at the con, man. And Phil really is as tall as he looks. He's a few inches taller than me.
Yeah, he's like I said, he's a gentle giant.
Yeah.
He's the
What's up,
BFG.
Lakim? Good to see you.
Hey, I haven't seen
Welcome,
Lakim in
sir.
a minute. What's going on, man?
You're so light and small. Yes, totally. That's Phil. Phil to a T. Shade towers over Phil. Yes, indeed.
But she cheated to do it.
You know, shoes. It's all in the shoes.
Yeah, but Phil could have worn some like Lobo boots and like I mean cheated too. You know what I mean? So he could have done it.
Right. Yeah. Phil was with Joe Catapano, and they were literally like right behind Bisley. Like
Yeah, I figured
Bisley's
Phil would
right
be
up here, and they're like right back here.
I figured
around the
Phil would
corner.
be around where Bisley was. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. First Lobo when he had a perm and a window. Yeah.
Yeah,
a
that's
perm and
it's
a widow's peak. Yes.
it's pretty ridiculous. Like, yeah, it's like it looks nothing like Lobo, but yet it's Lobo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's,
It looks
it's-
nothing like Lobo now. That's for sure.
right. You like it looks more like Gene Simmons.
Actually, yes, it does look more like Gene Simmons. That is correct.
But yeah, it's funny. Yeah.
Sai says, I want more ramen, Philly. Come pick me up. I'm at the Weston Bar with Travis's bourbon. Actually, Travis's bourbon came home with Feline and I, along with Travis's absinthe.
What about
We
Travis?
were actually going to bring
Did
it
he
back
go
to him
on?
at the con, but he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. So yeah, we inherited the bourbon and the absinthe. What's up, Smokey? Good to see you, man.
Smoker.
Welcome. Thanks for coming to hang out.
Smoker.
I got to meet Smokey at the con as well.
Nice.
Very cool to have met Phil, even though he broke the glass at the bar. That's right. Blame Phil. Even though he claims he
blame
never
Phil.
broke a glass.
No. You always blame Phil. I blame Phil for having kidney disease. That's why I have kidney disease.
There you
'cause of
go.
Phil.
You know.
Blame Phil.
Drunk Travis's absinthe did nothing wrong. Exactly. The absinthe did nothing wrong. It was Phil. Totally.
It's
Phil.
never.
Yeah.
It's never the absinthe. It's always the person.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. What's up, Edwin? Good to see you, brother. Thanks for coming to hang out, homie.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Where you go pick up Ace Volume 3? Indiegogo. I backed it. You should too.
Luke didn't have a choice but me. True. Very true. Let's see. What's up, Past Master Dan? Good to see you, son.
Pastmaster.
Welcome.
Welcome. Saw him over on the professionals.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I jumped into the professionals chat for a little bit, and then Feline and I were doing dinner. She grilled up some delicious steaks and some veggies on the grill. Fucking
Yeah, I was eating.
amazing.
I was eating dinner. Trying to. That's why usually I don't type in the chats when I'm eating dinner because it's tough to like. I have to go like this over my food to my keyboard. So.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
I set
so
high
it's
at the
kinda-
beginning, and then
Yeah,
and then
it's
just
kind
bounce.
of tough to at people, you know. So I usually just
sure.
listen. Yeah.
Morb says, where was the party at? It was at the Weston Bar in Charlotte. Let's see. Shay absolutely said that Wayshek's art is copying yours, Jason. Jesus.
I really hope you didn't say that to Wayshak.
I
That would be embarrassing. But you just got me.
What's up, Mike? Just another Topicless
Mike.
Tuesday. That is correct, sir. That's what we're doing.
That is correct.
What's up, Hen? I saw the book. I
Hen.
can see how you were inspired by him, Jason. Speaking of Wayshak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, apparently Wayshak's copying me, which I disavow.
Apparently. You know.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Shay. What's up? She says, hi, peeps. I'm awake-ish.
What's up, Shay? Yay, I will not be doing the auction. There you go. I don't have to DM you now.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
All right, scrolling. The chat is jumping tonight.
Good, as it
What's
should.
up? Good to see you guys. Thank you all for being
Yeah,
here.
hit the like button.
Michael! What's up, dude?
Michael.
Great meeting you as well, man. You do fantastic work, dude. You know, and it was great talking
He
with you.
does. I have Fiendish 2.5. it's really good.
Yeah, Michael does.
It's really
great
good,
work, man.
Yep.
Feline says, I thought it best not to take pictures at the party. Yeah, it's it's
Oh
party
yeah.
time. It's hanging out.
Leave no. Yeah,
It's,
no evidence. You don't want
yeah,
evidence.
exactly, no evidence. Hey, what's up, Bancroft? Good to see you, sir.
Bancroft.
Appreciate
Another
you being
Michael.
here.
There you go. Two
Yeah,
Michaels.
another Michael. I'm so thankful that Shay and I had a room 1 block from the con. I bet. I lucked out with only having to drive 20 minutes. It was great. We got to spend time with Feline's eldest, and we had a great time with him and his partner. It was a fucking awesome time. Bladen
Nice.
and Chris are fantastic.
Yeah, like that's another reason why I didn't go. I knew it would be impossible to find like a hotel or something anywhere close. So I was like, I just can't. Like it would have been like 2 weeks or a week before the show. I'm like, I wouldn't be able to stay anywhere. Like we have to be driving for an hour. So yeah.
Yeah, it can be difficult to find a hotel that late in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, chocolate peanut butter beer. It's fantastic, Henry. I love I love porters and stouts, and these, if you can find them, Sweet Baby Jesus, are fucking delicious. Let's see. Apparently, Elon hates Past Master Dan. Probably shouldn't have made fun of his mom, but you live, you learn.
Which Elon?
What's up, Dean?
Elon. Dean, everybody, Embrace. Why aren't you back in the Embrace? Why aren't you back in Ace Volume 3? Why aren't you doing the things we want you to do? I don't get it. We don't ask much.
I mean, you live, you learn, and you'll be sad if you miss out on them. I mean, I'm just saying.
I backed it.
Let's see. Morb says, sorry I missed the trivia as well. Worked a 10-hour day today. I was wondering if you were working today. It's all good, man.
I was listening to Coyote America.
I don't even know what that is.
It's a book about coyotes.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I missed this show. Sorry we've been so MIA. That's all right. You got shit going on. Real life comes first. That's what I always say.
She's lying. She doesn't miss the show. This is the first time she's been in a chat in a year and a half.
Right?
If anything, she should be missing Regen because that hasn't happened in 12 months. I know that's a year, but it's 12 months. Either which way, why am I a member? Why am I a member of the channel and they don't do the Regen? Doesn't make any sense. Why? That was a firework again.
People firing off fireworks? Like, what?
They've been doing it almost every night for the past month.
That's a little ridiculous, but okay.
It's called inbred white trash rednecks is what it is. Yes.
I mean,
white people can
leading
be
up to the 4th of July, might as well blow up a bunch of shit.
No, it's inexcusable. It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard of. Save it. 4th of July, New Year's Eve. It's it. It's it. Absolutely. You're terrifying the dog. She's getting using the restroom in the house. Just tired of the toilet.
Might have to get her some puppy Prozac.
Well, we do have the CBD ones, but we would have to give them to her every single day. Like, we don't want to do that because we don't know when they're going to set them off. They haven't set them off all day. When this stream started, like 15 minutes into the stream started, they started setting them off. So, yeah.
As soon as the sun goes down.
Pretty much. Yeah. Well, they do it when in the daytime, too. They don't care. They're rednecks.
Yeah,
Inbreeders.
That's true. What's up, Oliver? Good to see you, sir. Thanks for coming to hang out, brother.
I'm gonna have 656 on next month on my channel.
Same.
Yeah.
Same. I
gotta book somebody for this Sunday, or at least try to.
Let's see. Oh, Shay says that she can help me with my cosplay pics. She can definitely help you take some really good photos. She is a pro. She knows how to take some good shots. Let's see. Where's the pic of Shay and Phil? Go check Feline's Twitter. There's got to be one there.
I saw Shay side. Was it Tucci? I don't know who was standing there. Also, and I saw Shay in a couple, but I didn't see the one with Phil.
What's up, man? Hope everyone is having an amazing Tuesday. It says, hail all, welcome.
Hey, what's up, Broken?
Let's see. Apparently, Cy hugged Phil and lifted him off of his feet. This is a record chat count. Yes, it is. I appreciate everybody here. Takes a real scumbag to steal from an indie artist table. Yeah, you know, it is what it is, man. You know, you live and you learn.
Well, and like I said, for one, you're not wrong. Like, they did like it enough to take it.
Thank you.
That's
Henry.
true.
Yeah.
And also, like I said, it could have been it could have been a younger person who wasn't raised properly.
True.
So you never know.
Very true. You know, I mean, and as Feline tweeted, you know, we weren't gonna let it, you know, stop us or ruin our good time. You know,
I could see it. I could see if they took a couple originals. Like, then I'd be a little upset. A print, I'd be upset, but it wouldn't be the end be all to ruin the whole experience. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, Carbon Dioxide? Good to see you, sir. Welcome.
What?
Hail, Art of Roy. Good to see you, brother.
Roy.
Hope you're doing well, man.
Good to see you, Roy.
Let's see. Arthur's asking, did you drive or fly to this con? Did you have fellow brethren to pay the bill? How did you get there? I actually drove up. Feline lives in South Carolina, and her eldest son lives in Charlotte, which is where Heroes Con took place. And so I came up here, spent a few days with my lady love, and then we drove up to Charlotte, up to her eldest son's, and were able to unpack and decompress, and then get up early the next day and go to the con and set up. It was great. You know, we were only about 20 minutes away, you know, so we were outside of like the main downtown area, but still close enough to be able to hang out and do things, and then we got to spend time with Bladen and Chris. It was a fantastic weekend. So yeah, I drove from Florida. You know, not a bad drive at all, actually.
No, it's. I mean, it's a few hours, but it's not terrible. It's. Yeah.
Some person says, pour a circle of salt around your books. You won't get past that. I don't know. I think that might work on demons and stuff, but she's no demon. She's just a beautiful witch. You know, I have my ways. See, she's not afraid of a little circle of salt. Sai says Billy Tucci is Jason's height. This is accurate. Digging the blue. Oh yeah, this is the blue. I actually got my hair done before I went to the con, but this is the typical hair color.
Yeah, I heard Tucci was 5'5". I'm 5'6", Si.
Old Dirty Fatty, what's up, dude? He says, you guys make it seem like I should leave my house. For rare occasions like this one, Old Dirty Fatty, yes, you should. Again, it was really incredible to meet all of these different people that I've interacted with in chat and talked to, and you know, that by a certain screen name, and then you can put a face to a name. You know, I got to meet Southern Cecil, Michael Snow, you know, bunch of different people. It was crazy. Bancroft says, I'm as tall as Phil in spirit. Yes. That's what matters.
Yeah. Be Phil here is what I say.
Exactly.
Be Phil here. Yeah.
Henry Bemis has a conspiracy theory here. Phil is actually a robot piloted by a small alien, like in Men in Black. It would not surprise me.
Then what's his brother?
I mean, they're probably both piloted by tiny little aliens. You know?
What? Maybe Tucci's the tiny little alien.
Perhaps. What's up, Citizen Ronan? Good to see you, sir. Appreciate you being here. Luke, looks like you going out in public is good for the channel. Yeah, I would say so. I appreciate it. Thank you all for coming here.
Seen a couple
I
new
gave out
names.
a lot of business cards. You know, a lot of
new
business
names.
cards.
A couple of our usual, you know, troublesome, disgruntled humans that we know.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Had a chili cheese dog from Sonic. I'm regretting my decision. Oh wow.
I haven't had Sonic ever. I had Sonic, I think, when I was in Florida, but I think we got like slushies or something. So I really haven't had Sonic food ever.
You know, the slushies are great if you want to, you know, make If you want to get the strawberry limeades and then pour tequila in them and make
There you go.
impromptu margaritas, they're pretty awesome.
There you go. That's not bad. Yeah.
Shay apparently has pics of Cy picking up Phil that need to be seen. Yo, what's up? Good stuff.
Good stuff.
Welcome, sir. Good to see you, brother.
I do not like to be picked up. No, don't ever pick me up. I don't care how tall you are, how short you are. Don't pick me up. It angers the yard gnome. Don't do it.
Do not anger the yard gnome.
No. Yeah.
Shay is apparently booing this. Or something else you said.
Probably that I'm not doing the auction.
Probably. Maromi says, I have Jason's art too. It's similar to Wayshack.
Oh, thanks, Maromi. That, to me, it's a compliment. So, no, I'm going to be there's a show called NeoCon. It's going to be in August, beginning of August. I'm going to. So, I kind of want to have stuff for that.
Yeah.
So, I don't want to, sell stuff.
Awesome. What's up, friend? Good to see you, sir. Friend. Hope you're doing well, brother. Let's see. Sai is threatening you, saying you will be in the auction. Apparently against your will.
Sure, yeah. Go ahead and put me in.
Yep.
See what happens.
Henry Boone says, I have a sketch card from Jason. It's sitting on my bookshelf. Right on.
Thanks, Beamus. Appreciate that.
32 watching, like, share, sub, and subscribe. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Hen. I appreciate it.
Hit the buttons. That. Ring the bells.
Hit all the buttons. Hey,
Ring
there
the bell.
He is. What's up, Down Goes Solo?
Solo.
How you doing, man?
What's up, Travis?
Those were cool photos of your trip through Asheville. I'm glad that you took Feline's suggestion. She definitely knows the area, and it looked like you had a good time, man.
Yeah, I'll try to make it next year. I'll try to make it next year, either as a guest or as an attendee. Yeah.
You should. Let's see. Apparently, Cy and Shay had a pull-out couch that was just your size.
So it's the same size as Cy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Good Stuff says Miss G and I are going to Cincy Comic Expo in September. Fuck yeah, man. That's awesome. I love hearing that people are from the scene are going out and being at conventions.
I'll have to look into that one, see if it's booked up, see if I can get in.
You should. I mean, that's like right in your backyard, dude.
It's about 2.5, 3 hours away, I think.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right. So it's like MegaCon for me then.
Yeah, I mean, well, if anything, this is what I kind of also would prefer. I want to go to cons I could drive to or have my mom drive to, mainly because it's extra money, an extra person. It's a person driving me, and I feel bad. So the less distance, the better. So I kind of want to keep it local, but like cons like you just went to with everyone there, that would actually be, really ideal. So
absolutely. I was amazed at how many people were there. Every few minutes somebody was coming up and being like, "Hey, I'm this person from the chat,"
dude.
And it's like, "Holy shit!" Hey,
I perused the list of artists that were going to be there. I was surprised by what artists were going. Like Ron Friends was there. He drew Thor. Like, I mean,
Joe
come
Jusko
on.
was there.
Jusko was there. That's what I'm saying. I looked at the list. I didn't scroll down far enough and didn't see Wayshack. But I perused. I'm like, there's a lot of talent going to this thing. I'm like, that's why I was thinking about maybe even going. I'm like, but I kind of I can't afford it. And also, I wouldn't be able to find a hotel near enough to justify it at a good price. So, like, I just can't. I'll have to save up.
Definitely got to plan ahead for that one.
Yeah.
What's up, Ray? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Hope the little one's doing well, too. Maromi says it didn't stay at the West End, and it limited on rooms this year. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Scrolling. I think I'm almost caught up with the chat. Dr. Solo says, I don't know what you mean. I was in bed by 10. Yeah, you totally were. 10
a.m. 10 a.m. Yeah.
I think Edwin is asking why you're not going to be in the auction.
I don't know if that's what he's asking, but yeah, because be. that convention's like a month after the auction. I want to make sure I have stuff. And I also hate shipping things. Speaking of which, these will be shipped out soon.
Still celebrating Cinco de Mayo.
These will be shipped out.
Shit! Look at that.
So
Gee.
you got the spot gloss. There we go.
Ooh.
Got the spot gloss with ink in mine. You got the
Fancy.
beautiful Dan Plago cover.
Nice.
With that Rage Tality guest appearance. And you got the Irene
right.
Strakowski Billy Basco Virgins variant.
There you go.
Because they're virgins variant.
Damn, that turned out nice.
Yeah.
Really did a great job on those colors. Holy shit.
I am going to be starting shipping these, just the individual books that were backed, because we don't have the supplemental done yet. So if you back the individual tier, I'm going to start shipping them out next week. So
right on.
Back them. If you back an individual book, and if you back the book and add the beanie, obviously you'll get the beanie because I have the beanies. But yeah, so I will be shipping these out next week, so you can back it, and you might get it sooner than what you think if you do it now. So
do it now. Link is in the description of this video, and if you scroll up to the top of the chat, Feline posted the link for Frog G, Voodoo Gods and Magic in the chat. Because she's fucking awesome like that. Yeah. Not only can she take amazing photos, but she slings them links like a professional.
She's a link slinger.
That is correct. Arthur says, early in the neighborhood disturbances with fireworks are our God-given right as Americans. Jesus.
Then it's my God-given right to drive around with a baseball bat and take care of your mailboxes one by one. Not only that, there are people that work tomorrow at like 3 a.m, 2 a.m. They are sleeping. Like, it's not a holiday. Like, stop. Stop. Just, no. No?
Mm-hmm.
No. Bad.
The AI summary says Down Goes Solo is being a troublemaker. Don't trust AI. Don't trust AI. AI is asshole.
No. I, for one, fully trust our AI overlords. I look forward to kneeling before them in the coming future and serving them with loyalty and honor.
I think you're full of shit, but whatever. Could have been a Razor Gang. Yes, it could have. Indeed. For sale, not free samples. Yeah, I don't know if that'll make a difference, but we'll see. Younger person who lights off fireworks. Am I right, Jason? Yes. Speaking of links, here's the link to Down Goes Solo book. Travis
I
wrecked a cruel beginning. Early birds.
Did it launch?
There you go. Thank you, Feline. I appreciate that.
Did it launch? I thought it was still in signups.
Coming soon. It's still in signup.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I signed up for it. I didn't get an email.
Apparently, Rini has the pick of Shay and Phil.
Ah, okay.
Let's see. Love a good road trip, living off gas station food and all. Yeah, I do my best not to eat gas station food, so sometimes it's okay. Sometimes
a nice bag of combos are delicious.
Right? Bancroft says, I'm 6'1" in rollerblades. I have a pair of rollerblades, too. But
don't encourage him. Don't encourage him.
I mean, I'm 6'2" without the rollerblades. I'm much taller.
I'm saying don't encourage him with rollerblades. It's bad enough that he actually owns them.
Would you prefer just roller skates?
I would prefer you not do any of it.
But I mean, rollerblading is good for you. It's
exercise.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I had something in my throat.
Hen says, I still want Feline and Luke to come over for my birthday next year. That would be awesome. I would love to come over to the UK. I've actually never been to the UK.
I've been to Canada. It's close enough.
It's sort of like that, sure.
Aren't they?
Enjoyed meeting everyone I did. Yeah, it was fantastic to meet everyone.
Yeah,
I completely agree. Gene Wilder scared the shit out of Passmaster Dan when he was a kid. Willy Wonka.
It's a good movie.
Arthur says Brandon's art has progressed so fast. I do believe he's a robot.
He's AI.
Let's see.
Bancroft is an AI robot.
Scrolling. More has never ever had Sonic. Not too many of them out here. Yeah, but you've got rallies out there. They got better.
I don't know. See, I don't know what we have out here because I'd have to go into Cleveland to find out. I think we have I think we have rallies.
Yeah,
Sure.
Rallies is Checkers and all that.
Or we have
So,
Checkers, one of the two. Yeah, yeah.
I love
I don't
Checkers
think.
fries. I mean, they're probably absolutely fucking terrible for you, but
Oh
I
yeah, they're
love
French fries. Of course they
the
are.
seasoned
Uh,
Checkers fries.
yeah, I'm not a huge French fry guy anymore. I used to be.
I don't eat them all that often, but when I do, I really
K-pop.
enjoy them. What's up,
Yeah.
K-pop? Welcome.
Hey, Bob. Well, like at Wingstop, they have this thing where you get 20 wings and fries for like $17. So like my mom will get 10, I'll get 10, and then it comes with the fries. Like it's a great deal because B Dubs for 20 wings it's like $50 almost. So you can't beat it. So I do eat some of those fries whenever we get them. But I don't usually order fries or get fries.
Shay's wanting to know if you're going to Baltimore Comic-Con again this year.
Nope. We didn't care for the we just didn't care for the environment. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's mainly my mom driving in a city of like that. You know what I mean? Unfamiliar with the area. Like it's, I don't know. I'd prefer, like Cleveland's different. We know Cleveland, you know, so you don't know where you're going in Baltimore. You have to if you make a right in the wrong right, you're actually going into oncoming traffic accidentally and you didn't even know it or something. So it can be confusing. So, but yeah, we're just not going this year. Maybe next year. We'll see.
Yeah. See, there's the link again for Frog G Voodoo Gods and
Thank you
Magic.
very much, Feline.
You've seen the book?
And like I said,
back it.
Yeah, back it. But like I said, I kind of want to stick the cons closer to me. So
right.
So yeah.
What's up, Rick Sailor? Good to see you, sir.
Rick.
Thanks for being here.
My metal prints were.
Good stuff says, I believe you can still get in at Cincy Expo, I believe. I looked into getting a booth, but wait until next year for a booth. That's cool.
Okay. I'll apply. I'll email them and see. I've been emailing Akron, Ohio. There's an Akron Comic-Con coming up. They have a an okay guest list, but I've been emailing them a lot. It's in November. I still have yet to hear back from them. So I'm like, I don't know. Yeah. So
do you want my money for a table or no?
You know, the thing is, it's like they have people that they hit. Like, you know what I mean? It's not like they're not accepting. I don't know if they're accepting or not. So like I could imagine them emailing back because Baltimore did it. They emailed me back saying, "Sorry, we'll full up, but we'll let you know if something opens up." And they did let me know. So
did you check your spam folder just to make sure it didn't?
Yeah, I do a search. I search for it, and nothing pops up. So I don't know. Maybe they're just waiting to get back to some people. I don't know.
Right. Solo says you got a year to make it happen, Jason. Driving 300 miles to a con on Thursday. I hate flying. I'm kind of right there with you, Henry. I'm not really a big fan of flying anymore. I prefer a road trip. I like driving. Arthur says, Jason, I'm quitting Uber and going back into sales, meaning I can freaking drive you, brother. We will pay our own way. There you go.
Yeah, but then you got to make Uber deliveries on your way.
Right?
Make some
delivering stuff along the way, picking it up and dropping it off along the way there. Yeah. Thank you, baby, for dropping the link for Mercenary Guild sign up. We've actually got we're actually doing a raffle for some original artwork. So if you sign up for the mailing list, you will be entered into a raffle for an 11x17 piece of original artwork with all 3 of the main characters of Mercenary Guild on it.
Yeah, sign up today.
Rick says, Jason, you should do Akron Con. It's an hour away from you.
Yeah, I'm trying to. They won't email me back, Rick. Rick, I'm going to be doing NeoCon. It's in North Olmsted. It's in August something. Just look it up. Neocon, NeoCon. I will be there.
Smokey wanted to know if that was a Warmonger Con.
Warmonger Con?
Oh. Yeah, Neocons. It's it's a. I guess it's used as a political term. Art of Royce says Heroes Us and artist friendly con. Yes, Heroes Con is an artist friendly con. It's nothing but artists and comic book. I mean, there were so many tables with just boxes and boxes of long boxes.
That's the way it should be.
and is definitely the way it should be. And I agree, Bancroft, we need to make a CockCon completely. Creator-owned Comic-Con. I agree, 100%. That would be amazing.
I don't know if you could call it that.
Probably not. Might be some logistical issues with that, but we'll work around it.
You might have some parents being a little hesitant about taking their 10-year-olds.
Spelled out, creator-owned Comic-Con, you're fine.
If you spell the entire thing out, which is long-winded, yeah, you're fine. The second you abbreviate it, no mom is gonna be like, I'm not taking Bill. Nope.
Sit on a throne of lies, according to Sai.
It's a very comfortable throne, though. It's very nice, sturdy.
Well, that's the important thing.
Yeah, it's even. Look at. I gotta go back. Wee, look at me.
The Cincy Expo is not downtown Cincy this year. It's in Sharonville, northeast of Cincy.
Okay. No, I'll look it up. Thanks, good stuff. I'll do that tomorrow. Actually, I go to a doctor's appointment tomorrow. So when I get home, I'll look it up.
Frog G is dope. I got to see it last week. Turned out amazing.
Thank you, Rick. Yes, Rick has gotten to peruse the book. He enjoys it. I can always give Rick his stuff in person. So
there you go. Let's see. Michael says, Down Go Solo, I have your wrecked promo cards. I think you forgot them. I'll have them on my table at Joe Fest. Promote your book this weekend.
I want to say this, though. At the cons I'll be at, I'm not going to have Frog until it's fully fulfilled on Indiegogo.
That's I think that's a wise decision.
That's the right. Well, they backed it. They get first dibs. So
agreed.
Even though I'm at a con, I'll have one Stormy night, but I won't have Frog. Now, the exception would be if Rick is saying, hey, I'm going to show up, I'll bring his backing, but he backed it. Like, that's his. So, or like Mark Pengren or somebody that if you backed it and you see me, like, DM me, I'm going to be at this con. If you're there, I'll bring it. But I'll probably give you a sketch card maybe for free for just compensate the shipping. But,
yeah.
I'm not going to have the books available at a con until it's fully fulfilled. So,
and Art of Roy, yes, I have been hitting the sauce. I mean, it's Tuesday. I had the happy hour hangout, and I've still got a couple of these delicious chocolate peanut butter porters. So
I have this delicious aspartame Crystal Light strawberry pineapple. Oh, let me tell you, preserves the flesh, keeps the soul youthful.
Uh-huh.
Or
at least it convinces you that the soul is useful because you've forgotten everything.
Tightens the muscle fibers into crystalline steel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It turns something to crystal, that's for sure.
Yeah.
What's up? Good to see you, Metal Movies and Brewskis. What's up, brother? Good to see you, Matt.
Welcome, on, man. Good
Thanks
to
for
see
being
you.
Here. Let's see.
Go subscribe to Matt Burke's channel, everybody. He does great reviews on books.
Indeed.
Really cool stuff. Go subscribe.
They light up bombs under the freeway from now until Thanksgiving over here. Holy shit.
It's ridiculous.
All the robots are against Down Go Solo. What's up, Rumble Roo? Thank you for coming to hang out. Appreciate you being here. Let's see. Great Cloud every day. Hello, everyone. Welcome, sir.
Hello.
Appreciate you being here. Thanks for joining us this evening. Let's see. Scrolling.
We salute you.
Bancroft says, I'm very secure in my sexuality. Therefore, he's going to keep rollerblading. So,
Yeah, he lets his wife mow the lawn. Of course he's secure.
Hey, maybe she's better at mowing the lawn than he is,
I think she's just better than he. No, I just think he's better. She's better than he is. I think that statement in and of itself just ends right there. Like it's.
There you go.
Yeah.
We all know.
What's up, Woodrow? Good to see you. I haven't seen because they haven't done a regen, so I haven't seen Woodrow in a while. But we all know
What's up, brother?
Mel B is drawing the Lucent. We all know it and coloring it. It's fine.
He's just the face. Mel is the real talent behind the face.
You know what it is?
It's a figurehead.
He wears a blouse better, is what it is. So.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, hence the name Blousecroft. Yeah, for sure. Yep. Let's see. Greg Cloud says, I can barely ride anymore, but I still have one and mess with it a little. That's awesome. Rallies is only in the ghettos. Oh. I love Checkers fries, though. Checkers fries are delicious. Thanks for the warm hellos. Hope you're all having a great night. You too, man.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm trying to catch up. Please hit the like button, share, subscribe. Yes. Listen to the wise feline.
Do it. Do it now.
Let's see. Woodrow says I tried skating again and almost immediately fucked up my lower back again. Yeah. I put on my rollerblades when I first got them and realized that my balance is completely shot.
I was not made to be on wheels, so
right.
Yeah.
Just assume Luke would be talking about the convention. Yeah, that's what we've been talking about, man. Now I'm just
yeah.
trying to
You had
catch
a
up
great
on
time.
You guys are
a great time.
I appreciate y'all being here.
There's like you said, a lot of fantastic artists and a lot of great people from the chat and in the indie scene there, and it's cool that you got to meet everybody. So it's really dope. Yeah.
Yeah, it was fucking amazing. It was absolutely amazing. And I'm so happy that I got to meet and talk to as many people as I did. And Woodrow wants to show his creator-owned comic to everyone at Creator-Owned Comic Con. Yep.
Disavow.
Was there a lot of manga at Heroes Con? I did not see very much manga at there. So I saw zero. So I was out walking around a lot more than I was. So
not surprising. When I did Baltimore, I saw a lot of booby stuff. I wasn't shocked by it. I'm like, that's just typical. But I saw a lot of booby stuff. So
not yet solo, but maybe tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see where Wednesday takes us.
How long you at Felines?
Until Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Until Sunday. Yeah. Gatorade got in trouble for having too many forever ingredients. Yeah. Oh, apparently the absinthe is off limits right now. So we'll see. Absinthe is great.
You know what you drink in place? Aspartame. It has the same effects.
Beer.
It's amazing. It's amazing. It's an all-in-one beverage, really. It's delicious.
Oh man, it's a rally stream. I got stories. I bet you do, Shelby. What's up, man? Good to see you, sir.
What's a Shelby?
It's Robertson.
Oh,
it's a form of Robertson. Yeah.
I thought it was Robertson.
Say the name. Say it. CockCon. Yes, CockCon. Okay. Pale Rider says rigged. Yes, indeed.
What's up, Bill Rider?
Can con be spelled with a K? Maybe.
Well, that's how Wayshek spells it. Kahn. Yeah.
Old Dirty Fatty says I tried rollerblades, but my lack of a vagina prohibited it. Oh, I see.
Thank you. See, Fatty knows what I'm talking about. All right.
Unless the weather gets bad in Florida. Well, yes, that's true. Apparently, there's some kind of hurricane on its way to Florida. So we'll see where it's at by the time Sunday rolls around.
Hope it swings out into the ocean.
Me too. I mean, not that I don't want to stay up here with my lady love longer, but
I mean, a hurricane is still a hurricane. Like it
fucks shit up.
Yeah.
Bro, at our age, we're made to be in wheelchairs, not feet on wheels.
Yeah, there you go.
See.
Yeah. Put some flames on those. Yeah.
I do remember that we have a stream tomorrow night, Sai. Be the first time going back for Dice Dames and Dudes tomorrow.
Speaking of which, hey Sai, do y'all remember you have a stream on Friday that you used to do? It was kind of like this. It was kind of like this. Kind of like you ripped this off. Kind of ripped it off. I can't remember what it was called. Something about degenerating the cycles. I can't remember. You used to do it. And now you don't do it. So I don't know what the point is. Why I'm subscribed to your channel.
Salty. Damn. I mean, it's just this straight salt coming off of Jason right now. I'm just saying.
That's right.
All right.
Got to get rid of it somehow.
Well, I know we've been talking for about 30 minutes longer than we normally do, but there's been good conversation. We've been interacting with the chat. You guys are fucking fantastic.
Yeah. Hit the like.
Appreciate you being here. Thank you.
You know what? If you've done everything, don't forget to hit the bell though, because honestly, that does help out a lot with the algorithm. It lets you know when people do things on their channel. And YouTube sometimes likes to suppress algorithms if you don't follow what they want you to do. So make sure you do that here. Hit that bell for notifications, and that way you'll know when Luke goes live or he does a video of some kind, because he does the chronal compressions.
Compression. Yep. There's going to be more of those coming up.
Time lapses and stuff. So yeah, make sure you hit that bell for notifications, please. It does help.
Hey Jason, you remember you used to have guests on here? Looks over at an hour the stream has been on. Yeah. I'm running this shit show tonight, so it's it's on me.
Yeah. Why are they pointing that at me? I don't get it. You're accusing me of things I have no control over.
We've been talking over here.
Now hold on.
Over here.
Okay, and also remember we used to do drawing on this stream. Yeah. See, there we go. There goes all the drawing. No more drawing now.
D&D hype. That's right. Woodrow's been working hard. Bancroft says if we work it right, CockCon could really grow. It just needs a strong, girthy base.
Stop it!
I mean, it's... Jesus.
You bastards.
Yes!
That's right,
and then some.
You talkative bastards.
And then some.
You literally drove the will to live from Shay, so now she's out doing chores and going to bed. Because it's been like an hour and 20 fucking minutes since you started the show, and she's no longer interested in coming
11
on.
minutes. I can literally see it up in the corner.
No, that's lies.
So, Sai, is she in the kitchen doing chores like a woman should?
Take it easy, good stuff.
She's gonna fucking stab you in the kidney, Jason.
Hello. I have 4 of them. Go ahead.
She's gonna stab you in one of the working ones.
Rock magic dust. Is that anything like Peruvian marching powder? Carbon dioxide?
Luke, look in Ride or Die if you want to see some pictures you can share.
Okay, I will indeed. What's up, Krager? Good to see you,
Long
brother.
day, long
Sorry
day.
I missed the show last night. Kind of crashed out early. Both Feline and I were exhausted from the con.
I was
crashed out early.
I was hanging out with Hockey in the pit I haven't seen Hockey in a bit, so we were hanging out in the pit talking. So.
Hey, what's up, friend? Good to see you, sir. How you doing,
Hello, friend?
Cradle?
I'm fulfilling right now. Sort of.
Hell yeah.
I'm not fulfilling. I should take that back. No one, I am not fulfilling. Full stop.
I am unfulfilling.
I am sourcing the stuff to fulfill. So I'm right now currently I am for the deluxe goblin chest here. I'm making I'm assembling the packets for the Viewmaster. So
cool.
So they're nice and dirty and grimy, like they look like they've been hidden in someone's drawer for
nice
30 years.
Yeah.
But I gotta glue the packets.
Make sure the contents stick inside the envelope like all the old Viewmaster sleeves do.
Unfortunately, the contents look much newer than the originals because they don't have the white paper. They're like a solid. They're like the film reel that would be inside the paper sleeve. So they look nice. Right. I got the sample one right here on this Viewmaster. Let's see. Oh wait, this is
that
the
is
sample.
cool.
Oh, that's the porn. Yeah.
I lied. That one's not the same.
No, show that one then.
No, I don't want to show that one.
Show the porn.
Because I have a good one.
Henry Bemis says
We're on Luke's
CockCon
channel.
has
Show
a
it.
girthy base, but it's the perfect length.
You guys are terrible.
What's up, Shelby? Welcome.
Hey, Shelby.
Hold on, give me a second. You might just go
What's going on?
for this.
No, we're gonna stop the stream until you find it.
No, you don't have to stop the stream.
No.
Hold the stream
We're
over to
pulling
the
the
curb.
Yeah. We're
Entirely unnecessary.
gonna turn this stream around until you find that, sir.
Well, it may be completely lost.
Shelby's leaving. If you don't find it, Shelby's gone.
Because I just received the.
You get us all revved up.
Right.
Shelby's told me in a DM that if you don't find that, he's leaving. And he's never feeding Kit Kat.
Shelby,
again.
I've never seen you without your glasses. You look so fucking weird.
Well.
What do you mean I look weird?
Wow. Wow.
My glasses.
Jeez.
I made dinner, and I have like grease, whatever it is, residue on my lens.
Shelby, I've never seen you without your glasses. You look like a freak. Nice.
No, your
Thank
eyes
you.
just look completely different. I'm used to the proportions of like
Look-
the magnified lens.
That's
It's like
what
when
I look less Chinesey,
it's when Milhouse takes off his glasses in The Simpsons.
and they're 2 dots.
Yes.
Just like little pinpoints in his head. Yeah.
Didn't one of them take their glasses off and there's no eyes? Or was that one of the old?
man.
It's Dave Grohl. Thanks, Carbon.
Yeah, I can't remember what cartoon
I think
that
that's a
was.
Muppet. I think
Yeah, that's a Muppet. You're right.
Yes,
Found
I
it?
found
Found it,
How the
Plagle.
fuck did I know that?
It's
That's
done because
awesome, Aldi.
I don't even know if it's going to show up on camera, but we'll try.
Yeah, I grabbed one of these wipes, and it was not
Oh,
wipes.
hi,
it was
Krager.
It was a Parmesan cheese, and I was like, I can't clean my glasses with this.
No, you got it.
I mean, you could.
It works.
there we go.
Make Plagle big,
Terrible
please.
idea.
It's a great idea. Make Plagle big, please.
Will do. Let's see. There we are.
That's what the disc looks like.
Oh, that's
Dude,
awesome.
that's fucking rad. Look
Yeah,
at that.
so it's got all the frames and everything. I have to put this white paper behind it, otherwise it won't show up on camera because it needs to go back. But yeah, it came out pretty good. It's so, and all the images on it are not available in the book.
Wow.
Ooh, exclusive
I might have
images.
prints of a couple of them, but like they're like graphics that I digitally colored and did stuff to, so they look like vintage. So it looks like an old
okay.
Viewmaster pictures.
That's cool.
Rad, dude.
And they're pretty much unique to the disc. I'm gonna order a good amount of them, so I'll have a couple left over, I think, after fulfillment. Make sure everybody gets theirs and there's not an issue. Yeah, so they'll each be individually in one of these little sleeves. It goes in there like that, and then it will go in one of these paper sleeves, which I have this one.
That's awesome, man.
One of
It is
these.
so fucking cool, dude.
And it just,
Love it.
Now, do you send us the Viewmaster?
And there, yes, there will
Will they
be a
still-
Viewmaster that comes with each one. They will have like a Goblin Girl like sticker thing, most likely on the Viewmaster.
Nice.
I don't know what color I'm going to go with yet. I do have the option where I can order green, red, or black.
Right.
I mean, I kind of like just the standard red because it's.
I
I
kind
mean,
of
that's
like
the
standard
classic,
red.
right? The
Yeah, I
red.
like
Yeah,
that. I do
and the
like
green
that.
logo probably wouldn't look too bad on it.
Yeah.
Mm,
But that's fine.
high
Not
contrast.
with that.
Nice.
But yeah, I got a whole because I got to make like 37 of these because I think that's how many, roundabout how many
Goblin Trust.
I've sold.
There you go,
So,
dude.
Nice.
so yeah,
Awesome.
they weren't cheap, but I said I was putting them in there, so I'm putting them in there. And there's some other stuff that might not make it in there, so this hopefully will make up for that.
So, Plagle, do you like your cover? Like your cover?
The photo of it looks good.
Okay.
I like how the gray tones came out. Did you color?
Mhm.
Did you use a color? Did you print it in color so that it's got all the
Ink
That
spots.
almost looks
Ink
sepia.
spots. Ink spots sent the print files. I don't know what he did.
Okay, yeah, because it almost looks like a color scan. Maybe I sent you the full color scan of it or something, which I can't remember.
I think you did, but yeah. So there's even what's that up there? What's that up there? Right there.
What's what?
Right there. That right there.
What's what? I don't know what you're talking about.
That right there.
It's
That-
clearly
that's-
Dave Grohl.
That's just a random face back there.
Random face back there.
Of Dave Grohl.
It's O.J. Simpson.
It's OJ.
Totally.
What are you trying to say?
Trying to
Hold
say
on,
there's
Jimmy.
just-
Are you trying to say that I used an IP character that is only allowed to be used in certain situations because there's a canon for it? And
Yes, and now we got to pay that man, royalties. So
Like $8.
and then when a guy draws like a 20-page like short story with it, he's gonna have to like totally like rearrange it and call it the Shelbinator book.
Shelbinator.
Yeah.
All right, what are you sharing here, Cy?
what's
Oh, this is Cy about to suplex Phil.
Oh,
apparently.
I didn't see this photo.
No, dude, Cy just jumped into your arm, or Phil just jumped into your
No,
arm.
he
Cy.
really
He
didn't. I bent down, gripped under his butt, and lifted him off his
This
feet.
is a full-on dirty dancing. He
And le-
jumped into your
no,
arms. and you
he
fucking
actually
lifted him up afterwards.
he actually suggested that after that we do the dirty
Oops,
dancing bit.
I thought this was I thought this was more of like a come lift me up where we belong.
No, this is actually right before we said goodbye to him for the weekend.
Mm.
Yeah.
It was so funny. And I actually had to do this twice because the first time we did not get a picture of it. And let me tell you,
Old dirty fatty finds this image sexy.
the confusion boner is real.
For Phil or you?
For Phil. That I
Oh.
call him Confusion Boner constantly because that's what he says in our chat when he sees me on camera.
Well, was he poking you in the chest?
Just a little.
I don't know why I asked that.
Just a
Thank
little
you,
one.
Marv. That's a mental image I could have done without, and I'll thank you to keep that shit to yourself from here on.
No, it was great. I'm actually surprised I could lift him because Phil's 6'1". So
It was great.
How heavy was he?
I enjoyed it.
well, he's 6'1" and he's got some bulk on him, in the
That works
shoulders
out.
and chest. So
I want to pick Phil up.
I don't want to pick Phil up.
I would like to pick him up.
thank you, Woodrow.
The way Sai is looking into his eyes and the joy on Phil's face.
Well, I didn't want to stare directly into his
I mean,
stomach.
that might just be surprise. I mean, the surprise of tiny person grabbing you by your ass and lifting you up in the air.
Well, I reached around him and I grabbed
Around?
I grabbed my wrist with my other hand, so I'm perfectly willing to bet that my thumb is up his ass right now. So that's probably
you
the face
jammed-
he's making.
you jammed
More
both
information
thumbs
than
up
I
his
ever
butthole.
wanted. Thank you.
Wrist action.
I conchoed him, and that's the face he made.
Jesus, poor Phil. I'm sorry, Phil.
I love the dude that's all chilling in the background. He had a fucking bottle wedged. He had a bottle wedged in the locking door at the hotel Shay, me, and Rini were in. And he's just sitting there with his headphones on, like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Yes, I did need stability. And,
and that's it's clearly...
Phil liked it. Otherwise, he wouldn't have done it twice.
Okay, yeah.
I have another picture for you.
Yeah, okay.
Did Phil go again?
Looks like a good gamer
Yeah,
grip,
basically.
says Art of Roy. Yeah? Yeah, something like that.
God, I'm gonna have to zoom in on this one. It's so tiny. One more second.
Yeah,
Here it
okay.
comes. It's coming. Don't leave.
Leave.
Okay.
We appreciate everybody being here, in spite of the photos.
Yeah.
I'm glad
They're here.
I'm glad I cleaned my glasses so I can see that photograph
They're
clearly.
here because of the photos.
Aren't you,
Don't you
though?
wish? Don't you wish you had used the cheese to clean your glasses now, Shelby?
Nah. I did that once. It's terrible.
Carbon dioxide says dying in your arms tonight.
I'm still hearing, had the time of my life.
Yes, it was, Michael. It was a great night.
Motherfucker, that's the hotel we were in. Missed you all by a day. Yeah?
I mean, we
Dancing
were there
with the
from
Stars, so
Friday
smoky.
to we actually stayed till Monday so we could drive back during the day. All right, there you go.
Yep. And
And-
that's the one that Feline took, right?
Yeah, and Tucci was wearing lifts because he's 5'5", I'm 5'7.5", and those are I'm wearing 2-inch lifts
No,
because
I
those boots are platforms.
I was told he's 5'5", so yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And
You're
Tucci
shorter
really.
than Tucci?
Saturday
No,
night
I'm
was a
taller.
fucking
I'm still
amazing
taller
night.
than Tucci in that, but not by enough for him to be 5'5", because I am 5'10" in that picture.
Maybe
Because
he's
of the
got
boots. are more.
orthopedic shoes.
Yeah. Well,
You're
you know,
all
he
small.
he was not complaining
Bones
about hugging Shay just
You know
before
what's-
that picture.
You know what's weird is he's wearing sneakers there, but at Comic-Con he always wears combat boots.
That's because it's San Diego.
I guess, but that's weird.
Look at Shay though.
Just wear
She's so
comfortable shoes.
statuesque.
She's a statue.
She is. Oh, and those are the
Damn,
heels that
thanks.
look like Converses, by the way. If you look at them.
Again, if you go over to Feline's X account, you can see all of the
Yes.
all of the pictures. You can kind of see
Subscribe
the
to
heel
Feline.
there. There's a picture that Feline took of Shay with Lily Bell,
The Bell.
Fragment Pal, and she's got her foot kicked out to
So,
the side. And
that-
you can see the
In that
heel.
photo where Lily Bell had the weird, like the really bright, like orange hair, that's a cosplay of like a character.
Yeah, it's Rainbow Dash
From My Little Pony.
From My Little Pony.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I was like,
Shay asked her if she's a brony. She's like, now.
But okay.
oh, that's funny.
Yeah, it's fun. She made some little pins and
Here we go.
and little bracelets and stuff. So we bought a couple off of her.
Hey, What's up, Justin? Good to see you.
So
man.
What's up?
is Jason
Thanks for hanging
is Jason
out.
taller or smaller than Tucci?
In real life, Jason is taller than Tucci. Tucci's
Yeah,
just
Tucci's
wearing lifts.
reasonably tall. He's not that short.
He's 5'5".
Tucci's wearing some of those.
Tucci's 5'5"?
That's what Jason says.
I don't know about that.
Jason is 5'6". I'm 5'7.5".
Of course, baby.
He's almost. I thought he was. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. Because I thought he was almost as tall as me, and I'm like 6 foot almost.
No.
No.
He's definitely
I walked
shorter.
past him at Tucson Con a few years back, and he stood up, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
No.
Because he came up to your waist.
I had him fix my belt.
Maybe it was the combat he was in.
Tucci's great. He didn't realize who I was until I told
Very
him,
personable.
and then he gave me a big hug and damn near tackled me.
Yeah,
He's good, peeps. I love Tucci.
He was very nice. Shay explained that he stood us up for a stream, and he was like, "Don't ever let me do that again. Message Deb if you have to."
He told me he would do a sketch for me when I went and brought him a short box, so we had him a short box for fun. But then,
He was
Yeah,
going to
he
do a
was
sketch
super nice.
on the short box.
what's that?
He was going to do a sketch
No.
on a short box.
He needed a short box because his display was like he was missing a box to like display stuff, and I drove home to northern, or I don't know if it'd be northern, it would be like middle California, like up near LA area, like Anaheim, from San Diego, and I went and got a short box for him and brought it back to San Diego the next day.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
And he's like, yeah, he's like, I'll do a sketch for you or something. He's like, don't worry. I'm like, okay. And I was like, he'll forget.
You gotta remind.
I know.
Bill
I'm not gonna
of
do it
things.
though. I literally
it.
did it because I wanted to help him out.
Do it.
I didn't.
Yeah,
Do it.
No.
Do it.
but I mean,
I'll
you know,
remind
that's-
him.
There wasn't
Billy's
manga.
great, but he's got a lot going on.
Oh.
He does have.
Yeah.
a tendency
Well, I know.
to get-
I know he's got a lot going on.
What's a Billy?
It's a form of Tucci.
Oh,
The Twitch.
Yeah.
I thought it was a form of basketball.
Oh, what you got there, Shelby? Hang on.
All right, guys. I just came on to show pictures. Shay's going to sleep, so I'm gonna go talk to
Hang
her.
on.
Show more pictures.
Yeah.
Show us more photos of people picking up
Show
Phil.
us pictures of Shay.
Listen,
Show us video
listen.
of Shay. Video of
Look-
Shay sleeping for us.
Listen,
Look at
Just stream it.
look at where Phil's looking.
back into the left.
Look at my purple hair above
That's a
Shay's
weird-
shoulder.
That's a weird photo.
Oh,
I didn't
you're in
even
the
realize
back.
you were standing there. That's fucking hilarious.
And then after this picture was taken, this actually isn't the good picture because I get up on my tiptoes and you just see my Where's Waldo look up over her shoulder. It was cute.
Phil looks like the Monkey King who's been shaved a little bit.
Yeah. His face actually reminds me of a Wolverine a little bit with his big.
Oh yeah,
With the
Face
mutton
it.
chops.
Yeah.
the mutton show too.
He's a
All right, guys.
Later, Si.
I will see you
Yeah.
tomorrow, Luke. And
Yep.
yes, we're having one Friday, Jason. So quit your
Oh,
bitch.
you
what?
are?
What are you having Friday?
Oh,
A
so
regen.
Friday.
What's that?
Oh, me-
What's that?
Fuck y'all. Love you. Bye.
me and Jason were gonna do
That's
the Gen Station show on Friday.
Yeah, Friday at 8:30.
Gen, it's just the Gen, like the original.
Whatever.
Yeah, Gen Station. Yeah,
Because the slot was empty.
yeah,
We decided to smooth right in.
yeah. There,
You
there
know-
was an availability.
Phil's
No,
not the
the
only
Gem
one
and
getting a
Mineral
fist
show
in his
ended up-
ass.
We're gonna have
Plague all.
Fade Salvation run the chat.
Jesus, I don't.
I'm
this
leaving.
conversation.
What happened? What did we say?
I don't know. Si got offended and left.
Damn it!
I don't know if it was offended. I think it was just leaving.
I think they were offended.
All right. So what were you What were you sharing, Shelby?
It's not important.
It's not important. It's just Shelby's thing. Who cares? Nobody
It's,
cares.
it's just a piece of original artwork. No big deal.
No one
big
cares
deal.
about Shelby's artwork.
No, it's good.
Show it again, you knob.
Shelby, I saw that they had your friend
Show it.
Anakin Skywalker, the show that everybody met.
K-pop wants to see it.
Which one?
Your buddy,
Which one? I got two here.
Art Jedi.
Hayden? Oh, Art Jedi? Yeah, I saw photos. I saw. He's a lot short. He's smaller than I thought he would be.
So he's gone like Revenge of the Sith on you, right? Like he's gone to the dark side, and you're now like, we used to be brothers.
Hey, that
It's
that
fine.
looks familiar to me, Shelby. I've seen
No,
that.
I just
before.
made it up.
No,
It's not.
it's
It's not
not-
a Frank Miller
Are you
homage.
sure it's not Frank Miller?
Totally not a Frank.
It's
Miller
not a
homage.
Frank Miller
Not even
homage
close.
to-
Shadow tits could be a lot bigger, Shelby. I'm just gonna say.
Yeah.
It's highly suspicious.
Yeah, the
I
ink's
think
kind of weird on here. Anyways,
I think
yeah, I
I've
got
seen it.
the-
I think I've seen it before.
No, I don't think so. Have you ever seen this one before, Jason? Ever see that? Bro,
Does it say
look at-
ramen at the end?
oh, instead of him, yeah.
What? Where's it say wrong? Oh, he says wrong.
Yeah, right there.
Nice.
Yeah, I had fun with this.
Is
This is what I do when the family's gone. I just drop shit like this.
You should
Is
get
this-
a hold of
just
a
draw
ramen
random
factory and have some Shelby Roberts ramen manufactured.
Is this for your next book, Purple Winter?
No, it's just Red Winter too.
Electric Boogaloo.
Red curry winter. Yeah.
Red Curry Winter. Angela Curry Winter.
I wonder what that would cost.
Yes, please listen to the Wise Feline. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate everybody being here in the chat, listening to us talk about the con experience. It was
Yeah, I'm really
fantastic.
surprised that there wasn't any manga there. Because really, that's something.
It was about comic books, man.
Yeah,
It was
I mean,
about comic
that's
books and
good.
art books.
And
And I
Howard,
mean,
how's
American
manga not
comics.
comic books?
Manga's comic. book.
Manga are comic books, but they're a specific style of comics. This was American style comics.
Racist.
I am not.
Oh, that's a good
Find
sign.
that with a
You know,
response.
So what you're saying is everybody there was wearing red, white, blue pointy hats.
Yep.
No.
was there any like celebrities there? Probably. Any...
Oh yeah, there were, but I mean one of the biggest celebrities. I mean, celebrities, I guess, is a relative term, but Chris Claremont probably had the biggest draw.
Oh, he was
Yeah.
there?
Claremont had the biggest line there, from what I could tell.
Yeah, it was
It
like that
was,
at Baltimore.
That's
I
good.
was gonna say it seemed like there was some. When I was looking online, there was a lot of big name people there.
Yeah, it was nuts, man. It was fucking crazy.
That's okay. Shelby, Ink Spots, me, and K-pop had our not
I saw-
kind of stream.
I saw Bisley had a assistant there. Was that his daughter or was that his girlfriend?
Girlfriend.
Because
From what I understand, anyway.
his daughter's
Hmm.
she runs a lot of
Yeah.
his accounts.
I had a good conversation with Bisley. We started talking, music and punk rock and shit like that.
Very cool.
Yeah, he's gonna hit me up. We might do a jam session.
Ooh, that's dope.
Nice.
Yeah, he's cranking
Is that for
out
the
on bass.
karaoke metal
Having-
show?
Right? Yeah, I mean, he asked me like, what kind of band I'm playing in right now. I was like, it's just me right now. So yeah, he's looking to do some gigs over here apparently. So we'll see. But yeah, Bisley was a hoot to talk to. He's a fun dude.
Oh. Did he go to the after party thing?
No, he didn't.
Nah,
Shooter
he
was
cleaned
there.
up.
Jim Shooter was in the bar like later than almost everybody else.
Bisley cleaned up.
Yeah, he doesn't drink or nothing anymore. He's getting back into
Working out.
Weight and shape.
weightlifting and all that. So he's
Yeah.
not doing
Nice.
no alcohols, no drugs, none of that.
That's the way to do
No
it.
drugs.
Ain't
That's
nothing
the way
wrong
to
with
do
that at all.
That's
It's like I'm hardcore Jesus now.
that's how I accidentally live.
What?
That's how you inadvertently live life now. Is it?
Yep. That's why I have no choice but to live.
Not me.
Plague's all about the drugs.
I am. I'm working on cirrhosis of the liver, which is really a situation.
I mean, you conquered colon cancer. You might as well conquer
And liver
cirrhosis.
cancer.
Yeah, and liver cancer. So you might as well conquer cirrhosis.
That's right.
Yeah, tackle it
Might
on
as well.
one at a time.
Plague's like that box of seasonal Lucky Charms where it says, "Oops, all marshmallows."
Yep.
Yes.
Jesus.
Or oops, all crunch berries in this case.
All crunch berries.
Plago is a crunch berry.
Crunch berries are terrible for you.
Man, I was craving I was craving some cinnamon toast crunch the other night,
Did you eat it?
and then I remembered that they're disgusting now.
Wait, what?
I was craving Batman
they
and
are.
ET cereal the other day.
Around 2012, General Mills removed like almost all the sugar from their cereals, so all the General Mills cereals taste like crap.
Oh, man.
Just
Yeah.
add some sugar.
So now they taste about as good as the nutrition they have.
Unless you buy them in Mexico.
Yeah, they're terrible.
boys like
It used to be awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see. Henry Bemis wants to know, how did the cons smell? Some cons back in the day were rough. Yes, some cons were definitely pungent back in the day. But Feline is correct. It actually wasn't that bad. The ventilation was working overtime, and it was frigid as fuck in that convention center. It was cold.
It
They were
does
trying to
help
keep
kill the
everybody
germs.
from sweating as much as possible
It does.
in
Yeah, it
that
helps
con.
reduce.
Yeah,
the
because
spread.
Carolina's pretty hot right now, right? Hot and humid.
It is pretty warm. Yes, both North and South Carolina are pretty humid and muggy. I mean, this is the South after all. So yeah,
Suspicious.
nice. People actually use deodorant now. To a certain extent, yes, they do. Let's see. Arthur says, still love manga and wouldn't hate it if it was there, but it's cool to see in this day and age something that is centric on American comics. It really is. It was centric on American comics and artists. It was definitely an artist forward convention. Yeah, Smokey says Ramita Jr., Jurgens, Bisley, the Bros, Steve Olive, Jim Shooter, tons of talented heroes. Yeah. What does Shooter charge for signatures? I actually didn't get a chance.
Shooter was there?
Yeah, Jim Shooter was there. And
Oh,
Jim Shooter was actually at the bar longer than a lot of people. Later than a lot of people. He was sitting at the bar
Did you get
talking
to
with
talk
them.
to him?
I didn't get to talk to him this time around. Marcus Kelligrew got a really good got to talk to him. He spent a couple.
Who's taller,
an hour or
Jim
so
Shooter
talking.
or Shay in her heels?
Probably Shay.
Shay in her heels would
I
be
don't
tall.
know.
Shooter's a
pretty
tall
fucking
dude, man.
Yeah,
Is he almost
Shooter's
7
pretty fucking tall, man.
Yeah.
I've got a picture that I got with Shooter from 2023 when I was down at MegaCon. He's definitely taller than me.
You
even
know
with
who
my
else
hawk up.
is surprisingly really tall? Alan Davis.
Alan Davis.
Who is? Alan
Alan
Davis?
Davis, the artist.
Yeah.
I was surprised. I was like, "Fuck, he's a tall freaking human being."
He's an okay artist.
And went to.
I'm the same height as Davis. We're the same height.
Well, then you're really
Are you the
tall.
same-
Because I took a lot of photos with him at Phoenix.
I was gonna say, then you're really tall. Because I was at the DC fucking after thing at Comic-Con a couple years ago, and it was his birthday that day, and he was there at the bar, and he was fucking really tall.
I think he's 6'2".
I don't know why I thought he was. Yeah, 6'2" is pretty tall. Just so you know, that's pretty tall.
Is it? Is it?
It is.
I don't know. I have my
6'2"
brother's
is
6'7".
tall.
so
It's
I
not
don't know.
gargantuan, but it's pretty tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think what, like 15% of America is over 6 foot, so it's
Yeah,
tall.
most average size is well. I'm just saying this from what I read online. Average height for a male is supposedly somewhere between 5'8" and 5'10".
Yep. Yeah. So
Knew
you
I was
people and you're,
above
we're 6 foot tall. Like, you're genetic freaks. Shut up. Okay.
And I like
Yeah.
being a genetic freak. Thank
Yeah,
you
yeah.
very fucking much.
The air is thinner when you're higher up. All right.
No, the air is rare up here, and it's wonderful.
It's thin.
Nope.
Enjoy sliding into Lamborghinis very careful, Luke.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Take that. Take them.
It's all
out. You
right.
have to
It's
deal
all
with-
right. You know, I can easily get into tall trucks without having to climb up ladders and shit. So.
Well, I was gonna say, on the same respect, I'm sorry, Jason, you got to use a step ladder to get into Lamborghini.
I use a step ladder to kick people in the
I
shin.
can reach stuff on top of the refrigerator with no problem.
I just don't put stuff on top of it. Problem solved.
Says a leprechaun.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
You're not supposed to put stuff on top of the refrigerator.
Don't worry,
Hello,
I'll put your
my-
Lucky Charms up on the
My
refrigerator.
pot
so
of
you guys
gold
pop
has
them.
been put on top of the counter. What will I do?
Yeah, I don't need no gold.
Someone
Oh,
put
that's
it
what
next to the
it takes.
toaster.
Hey, I draw at a 7-foot level. Thank you.
Exactly. And this is actually really funny. Feline says there was a cop that walked by a few times and he smelled like he fell into a baby powder pit. Yes. This dude would walk by the table doing his rounds, and every time he walked by, you would get this whiff of like baby powder.
It's because
Every time. And the first couple of times Feline said to me, it's like, I thought it was this chick that walked by, but no, it's this one cop. He smelled like baby powder every time he walked by.
What's wrong with that?
It was
It's
fucking
just
hor-
anti-sweat.
I mean, hey, whatever works. It's just, it was kind of surprising. This big, tall, police officer, and he smelled like baby powder.
It's prepared for a full day of fucking.
Right.
I couldn't
Apparently
find
Jim was
it.
charging $20 per signature.
Jeez.
Who's
Which
charging
Jim?
you?
Amigo says Grape Nuts is the worst cereal ever. Discuss. Okay.
Yeah.
Shooter was
I
20?
agree with grape nuts. Oh my god.
I like grape nuts.
Well, I like Grape Nuts.
You
I
like
like
tongue-
No, no.
It stays
The
crunchy
crunch.
in milk. I mean, I don't eat cereal anymore, so whatever.
I don't think grape nuts is a cereal.
Nuts.
You gotta let the grape nuts sit in the milk for a little bit.
I don't consider
It's,
grape nuts to be a cereal.
It's gravel.
Soft and
I like
crunchy.
cheese.
Hey, what's up, Will? Good
Evening.
to see you, brother.
No.
How you?
Oh, I saw
Lord of
uh,
Darkness.
Dan Plagal on. I wanted to come and
Saw
say
me
hello to
on?
him. Yeah,
I'm
Oh.
manufacturing Viewmaster package.
Just wanted to see Plagal, huh? Didn't
Just
care
Plagal.
about
The rest of
of
you,
us.
the rest of you are like that stuff that collects in the corner of your mouth when you're thirsty.
Cotton milk.
Ass.
Like Cypress? No.
Good to see you too, shithead.
But Plagal though, he's like the gold, that gold leaf they put on fancy sushi.
It was gold leaf?
Doesn't taste like anything, but you know it's expensive.
What are we talking about?
Nothing.
Apparently, you're a rare metal that is tasty, Plagal.
Oh god.
Expensive.
Expensive, yeah.
Yeah, that's what my wife says. She says I'm real expensive to keep alive.
Yeah, you're a kept man. You're like gigolo.
Art of Roy says Shooter is 1 inch taller than me and inker Carl Story. Carl Story was at the convention as well. As my kid's height, 6'7", 6'8". Yeah, Shooter is fucking ridiculously tall. Let's see. What's up, Brian? George Romero and Don Coscarelli, the guy who
Coscarelli?
did Phantasm and Beastmaster,
Yeah.
were like 7 feet tall. Freaking
Why
shit.
is it
Bubba
always about
Hotep.
I
height?
didn't realize Romero
Always
was
about
that
height.
tall.
Don
I met him
Coscarelli
in
is
San
pretty tall.
Diego, and he was sitting
Romero?
down, so I didn't.
Yeah, Romero's pretty tall. Well,
Yeah, Romero's a big dude.
he was really tall.
Height.
Yeah.
I don't remember him being
Cancer
tall.
guy.
I didn't
I
know
don't remember him standing up, actually. That's the problem.
Next thing you know, you guys be like, "Oh, I could see things. Look at me." It's like, shut up.
Hi, Jason.
What's
You
up,
can't
Bill?
see things. It's
How are you?
Shut
wonderful.
up. Stop bragging.
Jeez.
Oh, look at
Size
me. I have
doesn't matter,
2
y'all.
fully
Next
functioning
subject.
kidneys.
I mean,
Rub everything.
size doesn't really matter because all you Teutonic people got your asses kicked by little, Mediterranean pygmies and enslaved. So
My people
Yeah.
didn't.
And
they got up to the Baltic.
And then we kicked your ass back down to Rome. So
No, there was other problems. It wasn't just you guys. It wasn't just
Uh-huh.
Arminius. He was a slimy little backstabbing prick.
Wow.
Shot.
The love.
We're on
That's
here with
right.
Listen,
The love.
I know.
As long as you're over 4 or 5, you're in good shape because the world stops smelling like farts.
Exactly. And I've often told Luke that us short pygmies, we're just obsessed with tall people's dicks.
Oh my God.
That's why we cut them off
Yeah.
and kept them.
Oh my
Yeah, I think that
I have a
kind
jar of them on
Sounds
my
like a personal
Dovetail-
problem. but,
dovetails with a previous conversation we had.
I send one in
About
every
dicks?
order.
the pics didn't.
DuckTales?
God.
What do you mean the pics? Well, who wants to live up there, Flying
What's up,
Feline?
man?
Hey,
Good to
Art.
see you, Art. How you doing,
Hello, Art.
brother?
Oh, it's Art's Bear.
Yeah, what's up, man? Good to see you.
I used
I
to
know
drive
that.
by his house all the time.
I still
Need
drive
to-
by his
need to
house.
come to Heroes Con next time, man. I need a picture with you.
No wonder he moved to Texas.
Yeah.
Oh, that's.
He
I
moved
still
to
drive by
Texas.
his house.
Get away
I
from
go from
Plague.
Ohio to
It's
Texas.
not
and
my
back.
fault that it's not my fault that his neighbors had fucking terrible
Cameras?
cars that overheated and all kinds of other crazy shit.
And private security?
Private security.
Gotta look out for that Plague character.
His neighborhood
He's driving
did not have
around
private
again.
security. It was
Don't worry, I can't drive.
Hey, Will, I think you're like breathing really heavily into your mic.
yeah, someone's breathing.
Yes.
It's more.
Someone's.
Well, it's William, right? It's another William.
Yes. It's another William.
No, his name is Morb.
No, I give him the due respect of his name.
No, that's his name is Morb. It's right there on the screen.
I refer to people by their Christian names.
That is his Christian. It says Morb on there.
That's
Morb.
not my Christian name.
My Christian name is Penis Flavius.
Exactly.
You sound like a member of Guar with that name, Plagle.
That's right.
I hate you so much. I know.
That's my German name.
Trying to ink.
K-pop says that's Kit Kat hissing at Shelby for food.
Yeah, feed
No,
Kit
I
Kat,
just fed her.
Shelby.
He's
No, feed her.
already fed her.
Feed her again.
Already fed. Yeah.
How is
Yeah, she's-
Goblin Girl, Plagle?
Wait, as far as
I don't know. I mean, I haven't spoken to you in like 3-4 weeks.
I mean, the book is done. I mean, I've drawn. Well, I haven't put all the lettering together yet. I got to do that and have it proofread. But my hands have terrible neuropathy, and I've got a wound on my side that is slowly closing. It used to be, I don't know, 2.5 inches across, like circle,
Mhm.
and like 3.5 inches deep. And now it's like the way they heal it, they don't sew it up. They stuff it full of gauze, and then let it heal. And then every day you have to have the gauze removed and changed and back in with saline. And they just put a little bandage over the top. And then slowly but surely it heals from the inside and just kind of closes up. And right now it's literally just small enough to where you could put like a pencil, like a pencil eraser into, or like a Q-tip. So it's real small now. So I don't know. Hopefully I've got like maybe a week and a half left of it healing. But
I sense a plot of a David Cronenberg film emerging.
Right?
it looks like it. It looks like
Gonna
it. We got photos
Are you
of
gonna,
it.
fly out on us.
Are you gonna reach in there and pull out, like a, cancer gun?
Yeah, I'll put the photos online eventually once I've all healed up. And yeah, so that I'm waiting for that to heal up, and I've got to go see a doctor in a couple weeks and talk to them about possible things to take to deal with the neuropathy, because I take this gabapentin stuff right now, and it basically works in the function that if I take it every 8 hours, I don't get like excruciating like burning feeling where like it feels like the insides of my veins are burning, like on my legs, hands, and feet. So I don't have that, but it does not allow me to have like real good excess. Like there are times where my hand, like today, they kind of feel good, and I took another pill a little bit ago, so I might be able to draw in like a couple hours. I don't know, but I never know when I'm gonna have a little bit of motor function back in my hands, because most of the time I have a hard time just writing like not cursive, but like, I mean, cursive would probably be difficult too, but just handwriting my name like is difficult. Like I have problems with certain angles of control of swooping with like the pencil to like make lines and stuff. So,
Mm-hmm.
Which makes it hard to draw, ink, whatever. And then also like when it's not even good enough to do that, I can't use a mouse or a keyboard because it just
Really?
I could use it a little bit to do like a couple things, but I couldn't sit and type out the book or type in chat or do any of that stuff with my hands. Like it feels, or read a book. I can't flip pages in a book or a comic because it just feels like book or comic, like flipping pages feels like it's like the thing is made out of razor blades and I'm just slicing my fingers as I do it. And it's sort of like broken glass when I touch a keyboard and mouse.
So when's that
Damn,
supposed to
dude.
subside?
When it subsides, I mean, I don't know. This is the thing I was gonna do a video on this because I feel like being fully transparent about it. I'm gonna finish Goblin Girl, but right now, as it stands, there's a big question mark whether or not I'll be able to do any of this stuff anymore. Because
You'll be able to what anymore?
be able to draw or do any of this stuff anymore. Just 'cause
Like
my
art in general?
Yes, because my hands are so fucked up that like
Damn,
the
dude.
motor skills of my hands are so fucked up that like it's the problem is if before all this happened I was drawing like in a normal pace and like whatever, like it would probably be all right, but like I got to the point
Barb,
where I was drawing
Pull the
with a really
microphone
good
away from your
pace
mouth, please.
and everything that like now to like go back to like
Thank you, brother.
almost basically learning how to draw again, like level quality of drawing, where it takes me a day and a half just to draw like if I was drawing a pinup of like a character and just drawing the character on there. It takes me a day and a half to do something like that now. I just don't have the focus to do that long form. And it's just so frustrating. I just don't even like. I don't enjoy it.
Yeah, that's
And
really frustrating.
I just it's difficult. And then sometimes I can't even do that if I wanted to because my hands, I like can't control them well enough to draw. Like so, I'm trying to be hopeful, but everything I'm reading online is just saying like once you have the neuropathy, you're just fucked. There's no turning it around. I see stuff. Some places where people are going, oh, I took this supplement and now I'm able to enjoy life again. Like, it's like everything I hear from like medical professionals, like fucking serious people that are studying this, they're just like, nah, we just try and find ways so that you're not in pain. But we can't bring back your nervous system.
Well,
back here.
I always think we can't do it yet.
Yeah, well, I mean that may be true too, but that means for the foreseeable future. Then is what I'm saying.
Right.
I see.
But yeah, because I was talking to my father-in-law about it, and he's real blunt. Like he's like your. I mean, my my cancer doctor is this way too. They're very similar, but my father-in-law is like my general practitioner right now. He's I was talking to him. I said, "It's neuropathy thing. Like, what do you think?" He's like, "Well," he's like, "I'll be honest with you. Your feet are never coming back." He's like, "Once your feet have it, for whatever reason, that never comes back." He's like, "Your hands, you might get some use of them back." He's like, "But it varies and it depends on how bad it is." And so, I don't know.
So it's not a foregone conclusion. They just don't know. Or is it like a 90-10% thing where it's like 90% of people suffer this for life, 10% recover, or they just don't know, or it's unique to every person?
That's the thing is like there's a small percentage of people that are able to recover from it, but like I said, it depends. It depends on how bad I had chemo or whatever, I had a sizable amount of chemo.
Yeah, you did.
And
yeah, for a good 6 months.
And I had radiation and other shit, and so I don't know. It's really questionable. I'm supposed to, like I said, go talk to my chemo doctor here, like I think next week, and they're supposed to be able to. There's an organization within the hospital that they don't deal with any sort of cancer treatment. All they deal with is side effects of cancer treatment. So I go see them and see like what they can say to me. There's supposedly a medicine called Cymbalta that when you take it with gabapentin, they said it's possible it has some regenerative properties, but once again, it varies based on the person. Like, so I don't know.
I mean, well, does that have any? Is there any downside to experimenting with it? Can it damage you?
No, I mean, there's no more damage that can be done right now than's been done. I mean,
right, but like like affecting your kidneys or
Oh no. Definitely not. Because
So
every time
is the-
I go and have something like that done, they test my kidney function beforehand, and then they weigh it based on my body chemistry, like my weight and like fucking medicine I take and everything else, before they even like give me anything. So, I mean, that's why I have to go see the specific specialist at the hospital. The people. So I don't know. We're gonna look into it. See
Well,
what they
I'm
say.
looking forward to hearing what they tell you.
Oh, me too. So I don't know. It's weird.
And Art, yeah, you were missed at HeroesCon 2024. We'd half the professionals there. So you should come next time.
I might as well ask you, not that. I mean, it's related to what we're talking about with Dan, but how was the other Dan? How was he feeling when you saw him?
Fraga's doing good, man. He's up and around. Obviously when hugging him, you got to be gentle. He's still healing up, but yeah, he's doing good, man. He was at the party, actually able to stand and talk. He was able to draw. He was cranking out sketches.
Seeing his
doing good.
Ron come back was awesome.
Yeah, man.
He's really worried about that.
Yeah, no.
Were
Fraga's doing good, man.
Were shakes under control or
Getting better. There's still some when he was using his phone and stuff and like showing stuff on his phone, but when he was drawing, he was getting back to being him. It was fantastic to see.
good?
Yeah, I mean, one of the things
Yeah.
I've noticed talking to him that he's improved on. I mean, behind the scenes, I mean, he was very depressed about all this.
Yeah.
And for a couple of years, he just wasn't. Because Frega tried to tell me, like, oh, this is how I've always been. I'm like, Frega, no, that's not how you've always been. And Shelby can attest to that, and so can Plagle, that Frega's always been a pretty cheery, like, guy,
Reasonably.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not, like, dark. He's never been a dark person.
Yeah.
That's never been his disposition. He could be cold, yes. Very logical, yes. Borderline autistic, yes. But not dark. And he was very dark last couple years.
It was William that said it.
I mean, come on. I mean, like I said, Shelby, am I wrong?
No. Yeah.
Okay, you were. You know what I mean? Like you've known the man as long as I have, like 30 years.
Yeah.
But like I said, he's not a dark guy, and he was pretty dark last couple of years. And recently, when he got done with the surgery and he was recovering, he seemed like the old him. And it made me happy. It made me.
He was definitely in good spirits at the convention. Talking to people, expansive. Having fun. Especially the Saturday night when we were all hanging out at the bar. It was good to see him in good spirits again. I mean, like when he was going in for that surgery, I don't think I've ever been that scared because like I realized that this person is a massive amount of my identity. I've known the man since I was 12, and most of my friends are through him. Like everyone I know, even like guys I've known for 20 years that are very close, like I met through Frega. So like I was thinking about that, and I'm like, if something were to happen to him, it's like a big, like 75% of my identity would go with him, And it was a really scary thing when I was like, when he was going under the knife, I was really worried about him. Not gonna lie, I was really worried about him too. I mean, that's a serious thing to have done. I mean, cutting through the front of his fucking neck to get to the spine. Yeah, and I agree, Feline. It was great to see. He seemed to be having a great time. He really did. He was.
Yeah, who'd you have with him, Lily Bell or Harrison?
He had both of them with him.
Harrison was there.
Yep, Harrison and Lily Bell were there. Yep. Yep, Harrison was running around doing all kinds of stuff at the con, looking for stuff that he was interested in. You know,
I'm
showing
glad.
stuff off to his dad. Lily Bell had her own little setup, selling her necklaces and bead stuff that she was making.
A little homage
Yep,
on these
both.
Grove
That's
Viewmasters there for Dan.
Yeah, Stippling Vaughn is correct. He was very proud of how little his hands shook. That is correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was doing some great work while he was there. He did an awesome Miles Morales that I saw, a Superman piece.
I hope the camera's gonna pick it up.
So he wasn't.
G23.
I'm curious how
Nice,
quick
dude.
the.
It's G23 packet number. Dan.
Oh, are you putting that up for Frega's G23?
Yeah. I put that on everything for Dan.
What were you saying, Shelby? What?
So at the old man con we did a few months ago, he was actually having to hold his drawing arm while he worked.
Like Preston?
Yeah. And he had a fidget cuber or a
Spinner.
Yeah, he has fidgets that he would use to kind of just relax his hand. But
wow.
Yeah, I told him, I was like, I hope that goes away, dude, because that's got to be annoying. Like, I know you can work around it as an artist. Like, I mean, hell, Frank Frazetta learned how to paint with the other hand after a stroke, right? So if you have the drive, you can do it. But it's like, it just seems very unnecessary, like to even have to have something that you have to overcome, I guess, as an artist.
I slightly wish that one hand was not numb and I could do that.
It's a rough thing. I mean, I can't imagine having to learn to draw with the other fucking hand.
Yeah.
Like shit.
Dan actually, like, when he found out about that happening to Frank Frazetta, he actually started training his other hand so he wouldn't have to worry about training it later.
I mean, that's not a bad idea, you know, contingency plan just in case.
It's crazy. So I think he can actually draw with both hands. I mean, obviously one's not as good as the other, but he can.
My left hand feels remarkably stupid in comparison to my right hand.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't do it. Dan's like, oh, you could just practice and you could do it. And I'm like, dude, your brain does lots of weird things that I cannot do. And I was like, that is one of them.
My left hand is catching baseballs and punching the cat, bro. That's all it does.
I'll give Frega one thing. He is a creature of sheer will.
Yeah.
That is true. And Feline says, talking about what's going on with you, Plagal, there's herbs that can help. And if anyone would know, it would be her. She has an entire apothecary's worth of knowledge.
By the way, Charlie Snogans can do that. I've seen him do it, where he can draw with both hands.
Well, that's one of the things I think the two of them bonded over, that the both of them could do that type of shit.
I think they had him on Fox News for like New Year's or something. He was like he was drawing a Santa Claus with both hands.
Oh, really?
I miss Snogans, man.
Yeah, he's a great guy. I love talking to Snogans.
Miss seeing him on streams and being able to, stream with him. He was good dude.
He's just a great gentleman. He's just a very pleasant person. So I hope he's doing well. He's probably just busy.
Oh, I imagine.
I spoke to him for a minute when my daughter was born. Shared some pictures with him, and then we were trading, kid pics, and he was wishing me well. And then I think he went back into work and disappeared.
Yeah, I know that he was taking care of a bunch of shit when he was, just real life shit, taking care of all that.
Yeah, but he's also an very in demand illustrator too. So
true.
More work than no work is always nice.
Yeah. Being able to pay them bills is always a good thing,
And is that the IDW one, Jason?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Excuse me, the thing that we cannot name.
I don't know yet because nothing's really been set in stone. So I don't know yet.
I know.
No, you don't, because I don't know yet.
Shelby's got inside information. Don't question.
Yeah, I know. I got all. I know.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna tell
IDW
you this.
contacted him about you, clearly.
I did finish the possible LCS variant for something, so
Good.
it's just got to get approved, and I'm sure there's going to be edits, so I just got to fix it if there's edits. But Hockey saw it; he liked it. Yeah, next week I'm gonna start shipping prog, so I got to get as much done as.
Oh, and I still owe you money too.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
For the Wolverine versus Alien.
Yeah.
I owe Jason.
You finally getting the Wolverine versus.
No,
You
you
finally
don't.
getting an alien, a xenomorph from Jason, huh?
Well, Wolverine versus Alien.
Ooh,
It's
got a little extra on top. I
I'd
just
show
know
it,
that you've
but
been trying to
it's
get
very-
a
it's
xenomorph
kind of
out of him
buried.
for years.
Well, he wants me to still do another piece that I'll do eventually, but it's a big commission.
Yeah, I wanted to do this like double page Starship Troopers one for me.
It's crazy.
You know, just because he
Would
doesn't
you
want
like
to
to
do
know
it, so I'm
more?
like, okay, naturally being the
I
line
say
stepper
I
that I
didn't wanna
am,
do it.
I'm like, you're gonna do it, and I'm gonna give you money to do it, and I'm gonna continue to
Okay.
ask you to do it.
Thank you.
I will do it. I will get to it.
Let's
It'll happen.
see. Messages.
One day you're gonna have to sell it, Jason. You're gonna have to sell it.
Plago, what do you owe me money for?
For the stickers, Jason.
Oh, how about this? Just give me that crow piece.
Okay.
There you go. Don't worry about it. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, now I really got to put the rain in it.
Um,
'Cause-
here, Will.
What?
You can see in this picture. You can see Lilybell and Harrison. See Lilybell. There was an empty table across the aisle, right next to PCP, and the picture's kind of bright. It's kind of blown up, and you can kind of see. You can kind of see Lilybell with her ears on, making a sale, and then Harrison standing.
What was
right there.
Frege selling? Oh, was she selling beats?
Frege was doing originals and sketches and stuff like that. Lilybell had like little hearts made from beads and stuff like that.
It's probably like Brianna's stuff too.
A little bit. Man, that is really blown out.
I can see it.
Both of them were there.
I'll be right back.
And
Feline
Flying
wants to know
Feline.
how the little one and mom. How is the little one and the mom?
Everybody was sick the last month, including me. And that was probably the most exhausted I've been in probably 10 years.
Jeez.
Because like I got sick and I had like 105 degree, 107 degree temperature, and but I'm the only one that can't rest.
Right.
Because
Right.
my daughter doesn't
Take
eat, my
care
mom
of
won't
everybody
eat,
else.
my mom will go to the bathroom, my daughter can't get changed without me. So like I'm dying and sweating, but I gotta like still make them dinner and bathe everyone, put everyone to bed, get them out of bed, and then of course, thank God I recovered before it got passed on to my daughter and my mother.
Good.
And they were, when somebody with Alzheimer's is sick, it's like a baby being sick. So they can't tell you how they feel. They're vomiting everywhere, and you're freaking out because you think they're going to die. That's the worst thing, because you think, like, are they going to asphyxiate?
Scary.
Yeah, because you think they're going to asphyxiate in their sleep.
Jesus.
So you're not sleeping because you're looking at the baby monitor, make sure she's breathing, because
Right.
when they cough, they don't catch themselves. Like we do, where we go, oh, because you don't just throw up because you cough. They just let it go. They're freaking out. She can like pull an AC/DC and drown in her sleep.
Right.
So a lot of that, man. I just didn't sleep for about 3 weeks to a month, and just dealing with this and cleaning and oh man, like linen after linen after linen and bed sheets. It's just it finally just ended. So that's why on like those Monday shows with Krager, I look like a zombie. For the last 3. So, but they're happy. They're good. Feeling now. Everybody's okay. We got through it. Now the baby's with her mom, and I can clean this damn house finally.
Well, there you go. You get a little bit of a reprieve now. You get to...
Oh yeah, man. The other day, I pulled like. You ever see Saving Private Ryan? Do you remember? I don't know the guy's name, but the guy who plays the Hebrew Hammer. Like after the Normandy battle, he just sort of breaks down and starts like busting out crying. Because he's processing this like traumatic thing of getting off the beach and getting up the seawall and being alive. I had that the other day. Like a whole month of like frustration just came out. I had to go in the backyard and like hide and like let it out.
I mean, at least you had the backyard to go, vent in.
I do that.
Oh, when the baby's mom came, like, you're going to sit here and you're going to watch my mother and you're going to watch the baby. You're going to shut up and I'm going to disappear for a minute and I'll be right back. I got to go vent.
I need a fucking break.
Yeah, otherwise, some shit's going down.
I'm telling you, man, you got to start working out again.
I am. Actually, you would be proud, Jason. I've got this really cool under my desk treadmill.
Oh, nice. Okay.
That, it's one of the ones that doesn't have bars. It's just like a flat one. It goes up to maybe 4 miles per hour. So, like, when I'm at my desk here, or watching my daughter, watching my mother, I can just go for an hour, 2 hours.
Nice. Yeah, but
or if I'm working on
bust out the little treadmill and get a little walk in.
Yeah, and I even do it when I'm working on Meathead. I'm typing the Meathead stuff and I'm walking on the treadmill.
Well, even if you get like a couple free weight dumbbells while you're in your chair taking a break, like in between writing something or thinking, you could do a few curls and that'll let out some aggression.
Mm-hmm.
I got all that out of my garage. I got my whole gym out of my garage.
Oh, nice.
You guys remember I used to be kind of a meathead?
I know. I remember. You and I would talk about working out.
I'm sure you'll get back there again.
Yeah.
It's sort of the last thing left over from that crazy ass year, the last problem that needs to be solved. So I don't die early.
You'll get there. You'll get there.
Eventually. Thank you, Flying Feline. I
there.
appreciate it. Very nice of you.
I agree. Doing good by your mom and the little girl.
And by show,
yeah, she's
doing what you got to do, man.
Pretty precocious little brat.
Well, I mean, she is your kid, so color me shocked.
What color is that?
Shocked,
what?
Clearly, I just said that.
Oh.
But what color is that? You said to color you shocked. Well, what color is shocked? Is it orange?
I mean, you got shocked green,
yellow,
shocked blue.
Yellow's fear.
I think it's orange.
I think it's orange. Orange hasn't been assigned a color.
Yeah.
It's sunset marmalade.
How dare you?
Marmalade.
When I saw him, I was starstruck. He had an aura. He had an aura around him. I seen that shit, man.
What's that from?
It was Charlie Murphy. Recounting.
Charlie Murphy.
He had an aura. I seen that shit, man.
That's right.
Fuck your couch. Fuck your couch.
Charlie Murphy was so funny, dude.
Smokey the Con Cat. I'm not appearing at any cons because why the hell would I? Like, not yet, anyways. When I have something to show you guys, I will. Otherwise, I just be an interloper.
Yeah, after things.
You should come. I don't know if you saw the post I made on X, but I told Adam Lawson that the only thing HeroesCon was missing was a Gifted Rebels booth, and I said that we needed to get you and Krager out to HeroesCon next year.
Yeah, if you can get it, we're kind of a pair of ogres. You got to get us out of the swamp. We kind of like our swamp.
Uh-huh. I'm serious, man. You'd have a blast. You know, you'd have a lot of fun hanging out at the show, and it would it'd be good to finally meet you in person, man.
No, Flying Feline, you have a Rockstar card. You're with Luke. I don't have any. Well, I mean, technically, I have Krager. I can like jump on his back and say, like, you know, working on something with him. And kind of Frege too, but I've been doing that since I was 12, so his back's getting kind of tired.
She did her own Rockstar while at the con. She took amazing photos while we were there.
Yeah, she was like your Eleanor Coppola, you know, filming Apocalypse Now and putting together her own documentary.
She became the unofficial documentarian of our scene at the con. She says, "Oh, I'm a sidekick. Nah, you my partner in crime, baby. Make no mistake."
She made the mistake.
Flying Feline was great at the con and party. Damn right, Michael. Damn right.
Last night we had Matt Weldon on. That was pretty rare.
Yeah, I saw the tweet. We both kind of crashed out on the couch early. How did the show go?
Great. Like Matt's one of those guys I've been talking to for like 3 years, and I've never spoken to him. Like actually, like man to man, like you know, rattling air molecules between each other or ones and zeros.
So actually talking like
yeah, I've never heard his voice. So it was odd.
Exchanging ideas via internet.
Mm-hmm. A very nice man. He's one of those guys who doesn't know how good he is.
It's like an EJ.
Yeah, doesn't value his time. It's like, oh yeah, sure, I'll do that. You know, and then he'll return to you like this quadruple pager, like commission and charge you like 50 cents for it. It's like, no, I can't do that. I'm scummy, but not that scummy.
I accidentally did that with Rick Saylor. He commissioned a piece, and I kind of went overboard and made it a triptych. So it was it was 33 by 17. Yeah, I was like, dude, I quoted you a price. It's not your fault that I went overboard, but he compensated me appropriately. So.
And by the way, thank you, Arteroy. It was a good show. I'm glad you guys liked the Sergeant Rock stuff they did.
Yeah, Rick is a good dude.
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
I
think there needs to be more shows like that.
You can't
on YouTube.
I don't have the high res version. I don't know. We showed this on the show, and Arteroy saw it, but this is his. He didn't have time to ink this, but this is his breakdown for the meathead piece he's doing for me, or us rather. There you go. I don't have a high res version of it, so hopefully it doesn't look too mushy on the screen.
It's mushy. Amateur hour.
That's cool.
Ooh, that is cool.
Ooh, nice.
I like that.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
And he did that in about an afternoon. You know, that's just his breakdown.
This would explain why I wasn't invited.
Getting nuts.
What do you mean you weren't invited? You were on like you're actually one of the highest viewed shows we had.
This is a good piece. Oh, I mean to work on this book.
What do you mean? You don't want to?
Plague's never invited.
When did I say that?
Okay, I could recall that. Hey, Plague, I have an entire idea I want to wrap around your skills, and you're like, oh, I don't know, bro.
That sounds. You know what? That sounds exactly right.
Although this is me forgetting that I have fucking not use of my limbs. So.
I mean, will you do? Okay, if I give you money, will you do a meathead piece for me?
What is the time frame you would need it in? Because I can't guarantee.
You could take as long as you damn well please.
Yes. Okay.
Look what you did. You were like, I was invited. Okay, here you go. You're like,
Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. Damn it.
Thank you, you
Nob.
ass goblin.
He's a nob.
So yes, this was. I like how he did a different kind of rendition of Joe there, where he kind of put the commando gear on him, as opposed to his like Gilla suit that he's always on, and he kind of kept the deformities too, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So, and he gave him a Desert Eagle, which was nice.
Yeah, shit.
So very kind of him to do that for us.
Potato gun.
It is badass.
What? Why don't you include Plagal?
I just did.
I don't
Actually,
understand.
I've actually talked to Plagal and say I've got an entire thing I want to write just for you.
How much
Well,
you have against Plagal?
if it's what I think it is, I think I already started.
Jason wants to know why Plagal isn't involved.
I mean, and I have a Jason up there that I want him to do a piece for us too.
Jason.
Yeah.
I'm not doing shit then. Jason's involved.
Yeah, and I even asked.
Oh, then
I
I'm
asked everybody.
definitely
Except,
doing it. I'm
I
definitely
asked everybody
doing it
here
then.
except Shelby, and Shelby's too elusive.
I feel less.
What do you mean he's not elusive? He's right there.
He's like the Beast of Briar Road. You kind of see him there.
He's not elusive at all. He comes on this channel.
He's pretty elusive except for Jason. Like Jason, like if I want to ask Shelby something, I have to have Jason message Shelby.
Right. You know, so like I can't talk to him
my
directly.
agent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
My
He's
agent,
your
Jason.
agent because he's the only. You're the only. He's the only one that you answer to.
I have to talk to him in a fucking arc. I have to like go up to Jason and down to Plagal. I
Well,
can't talk directly across to.
I am Shelby's variant interior artist, so
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah,
Jason,
you do the.
can you pass a memo on to your
I need
client?
a Goblin Girl variant created by Shelby, and then like Shelby's like, nah, man, I can't. I'm busy. My life is complicated. And then I'm on a live stream with Jason, and he's like fucking doing Sin City style fucking Jason art, and I'm like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, you guys are like trading identities for a minute there. You're speaking of the man that Rob won't hire because he can do Rob as good as him or better. He's like, I know your game.
Son of a bitch.
Shelby's like the Borg of artists. He'll like if you let him ink you long enough, he'll like assimilate you.
It's true.
been assimilated.
He's a
Assimilate.
Resistance
Yeah,
is
guys,
futile.
most of the guys that work at Extreme Studios can draw almost anybody's style. At least that's what I found when I used to go over there.
Yeah, because we were all from a Brazilian animation studio that closed down.
Is
I
that
just
where they found
remember-
you all?
What's his name? Danny Miki was like the clone king. Like he was really good at like if he needed to do a style, he's like I'll do whatever style I need to do to work. It's like
But dead ass on it. Didn't Rob like stop giving him stuff because he was starting to learn him too well? Is that true?
Danny,
Yeah.
I'm trying to think here. So Danny was hired. Danny, John Sabal, and Marlowe were all hired originally to be pencilers. None of them were inkers.
Really?
And then they all got shifted into because Danny was already an inker. He was working with Jim Lee way back, like way before Rob.
And
he was
wasn't
doing
Norm
stuff-
Ratman also an inker?
How
Yes.
tall is Jim Lee?
He's 5'8".
He's taller than Jason.
We just every time we mention somebody comics, we have to compare their height to something.
Everyone's taller than
Was Norm
Yeah.
Ratman an inker originally?
Welcome
Yes.
back, Ray.
Yeah, he did some pencil stuff too. I think every inker at Extreme could draw. Like every
Okay.
inker there was actually a relatively good artist. Danny, if I remember right, Danny and Jim Lee were doing a Silver Surfer story that didn't come out. One piece of it got published, but I remember he had the pages in his office, and I was like, "Oh, these are sick." And at first, he was messing with me. He was telling me that it was his work, and I was like, "Oh, damn, dude, you can draw." He's like, "Nah, man, this is Jim Lee. This is Jim's pencils. He just let me have the pages because the whole project was done, you know." But I think that stuff is what got him. That specific stuff is what Rob saw when he hired him. Like he saw that work. But there was like weird office politics in there all the time. Certain artists got specific inkers that they wanted. I somehow ended up with Danny and John pretty consistently. Marlowe was a penciler who was also an inker, just like Rich Horry. Rich Horry was a penciler and an inker. And Platt, it got to the point where Platt got so far behind, they finally realized, like, this guy can't produce what he's contracted. He was supposed to do X number of covers a month, plus like every 2 months, 24 pager, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And he wasn't even close to that. He was like 3 covers and 12 pages after like 6 months. It was just not a good situation.
What was he doing?
So,
was he just slacking, or he just couldn't do it?
A little bit of both.
I
don't feel comfortable saying.
Or I mean,
he could draw. He could draw. He
or
could
his
draw.
style didn't allow him to do it.
That's why I say probably a little bit of both.
I think that
Back then, anyway.
he was trying to self-manage, and he doesn't have. A lot of these guys came from having an editor breathing down their neck,
Right.
and there was no editor. You had Matt Hawkins and
Eric
maybe
Stevenson?
No, Eric didn't interact with anyone. He'd go in his office and shut the door. He didn't want to talk to anyone.
Well, wasn't he the editor, quote unquote?
When pages would come across him sometimes, yeah, he didn't really. I don't remember Eric being very good at his job. I'm going to be honest. He was.
I mean, I never saw him when I was working there. I never saw him.
He was always in his office. You'd have to kind of knock. He would lock his door and act like he can't see you through the giant human-sized glass.
Jesus.
I mean,
he'd do the thing. Hey, he'd do the thing, and you could see the line blinking like no one's there. Like he just picked up a hold line and there's no one on the phone. He's like this, and he's like faking it, and he's like, "You're like, nah, dude, you just don't want to talk right now." Lying bastard.
Because I remember the layout was you had the front desk, and then you had Rob's big giant like fishbowl, like a square kind of right behind the front desk, and then to the right was bullpen. To the left was Extreme Color, and past that was like Hawkins and Frege down there.
Yeah, they were down the hall. So it was like Sherry Liefeld, Rob's sister, had a giant office for some reason back there. Sherry had her office. Dan's was next to it. Right across from Dan was Matt Hawkins' office. Mm-hmm. Next to Matt Hawkins was Liefeld. Next to Liefeld was where I was all the time. Stephen Platt and Marlowe shared an office, and I was always in there. Me and Cedric Nacone would go in there and just chew his ear off. We would just talk and just watch him work while we worked on pages. And I spent most of my time in Liefeld's office because he would usually be doing pages and then just be handing them off to me behind him on the couch. He had that giant the casting couch, the big leather couch. He would just turn. He wouldn't even look. He'd just be like, whatever, tracing some Mignola. Here you go. Here's a page. And then Platt's was kind of the same. We would like bring chairs in there and hang out.
I thought it was Danny Meeky he shared an office with Platt. That was next to him.
No, it was Platt, Marlowe, and then they had a giant Xerox machine, and around the corner is where we had our storage area where we had all those giant crates of image paper, just cases and cases of image paper in there. So you leave there, there's the restrooms, the hallway that goes to Shannon, Danny Mickey's wife, was the receptionist. You go past her to the left, like you said, the fishbowl. Go through Extreme Colors on the left, and I would go in there and I'd hang out a lot too with Drew Posada and Alex Posada, his twin. I'd hang out with them quite a bit. Nice. And Tanya, I was kind of crushing on Tanya, dude. She was hot.
And he had the bullpen where like Byron was in the corner, way in the corner, like the other end of it.
Yeah, so in the bullpen,
Frege used to be in that corner too.
And where Byron was?
Yeah, he was in. There was a little cutout thing in the corner wall where Byron's thing was at, and Frege used to be in the little special cutout thing. But then, like,
I met Frege when he finally got his office, like back all the way in that end of the corner.
That was before they moved him to his office.
Yeah, they had my desk originally. I was right behind Andy Parks. It was like remember John Fang? It was John Fang, me, Andy Parks, John Stinsman, and Chuck, Big Black Chuck. He didn't really do much there, but he got paid. Jones. He was like a salary guy. Chuck Jones,
Chuck Jones.
And then next to me over here was George, who did the black spotting. It was George, Shannon Denton, Robert Lacko, the inker, Sean Parsons, the inker, Pat Lee, Dietrich Smith. For a little bit, it was Brian Denham, but then he ended up moving in and sharing an office with Todd Knock and Larry Stucker. And let me think, who else was there? Oh yeah, Calvin Irving. Calvin Irving was there. Oh shit, what's his name? Perea. He did the Combat 2-issue series.
Yes.
He went and did Darkness stuff for Top Cow for a little bit. I don't know if he stayed in comics, but he always drew thighs bigger than the torsos. It was like 3 torsos wide because the thighs were always like huge.
There's one thing I do want to ask, Shelby. Maybe you have some insight in this, because it's something I found really odd about Extreme's choice in artists. Right, they had this pool of really great artists, and Frege being one of them. But I always felt a lot of them were kind of underutilized.
Every one of them was underutilized.
Well, like he would use like the same like 3 or 4 people to do a bunch of these books, and they wouldn't use guys like Chap Yape or Dan or like, you know, a bunch of people that they just didn't get work that were, I thought, better than the people who were working regularly. Was it just based on speed?
So some of it was salary. Okay, so like Rob allowed Jeff Matsuda, Chap Yape, and Norm Ratman. He allowed them to work at home. They were like the only 3 that he allowed to work out of the office. And I think what happened was I think that they kind of priced him out. Their page rates were so crazy he couldn't give them a page drop, so he was giving them selected assignments. Even Frege's page rate was double mine. He was making twice a page what I was making back then. Pat Lee too. That's why Pat Lee wasn't getting that much. I think it was economics, and it was around the time too when that 92. The 90s boom didn't go until 2000. It was 4 years. It was 91 to 95, and then it just tanked.
Yeah.
95, the floor fell. The carpet was pulled out from everyone. And
Damn.
So you have guys that were used to making $450 a page that now we're having to take, $90 a page rates. And that's a huge kick in the nuts when you like when your entire lifestyle is based on monthly work at that rate.
Do you think?
Hello, do you guys hear me? I'm sorry, like my computer just spazzed for a second.
We can hear you, Will. Sorry, go ahead, Morb.
Do you think things?
Do you guys hear me?
Yeah. Sorry, Morb. Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear us? He can't hear us. Is the thing.
I don't think he can hear us.
We can hear you. Are good.
My question: do you think things are worse now than they were then, when that in the comic book industry?
I think this is the best time for comics to ever exist right now. I think this is the absolute best time for comics to exist.
Well, that's encouraging.
I think Will's privating.
Do you think you found doing well though, Shelby?
I was just telling him that we can hear him.
Yeah.
Now he can't because he's muted. So.
But you even think for comic shops this is the best time?
I think right now is the very best time overall for comics, not based on sales, but also by the way, sales aren't that bad. They're really not that bad. They're bad, but they're not terrible.
I can't hear you guys, but for some reason my mic got out on me.
Oh. Well, we can hear you, buddy.
Yeah, I think it's. Yeah, I got a buddy who he's opened up 3 shops in Arizona, and he's doing very well. It's management. What the biggest problem for retailers is that they had to diversify, and most shop owners who are over the age of 40 do not know how to diversify their sales or their departments, their store, because they never had to do that before.
Yeah.
And what happens is a lot of them they'd rather just eat shit and die than have to sell pop vinyls and manga. That's what they do. Yeah. And then they're like, oh yeah, we went under, we weren't making enough on our subscribers, or we weren't making. It's like you also weren't carrying, Japanese figurines and all this other stuff that, kids are buying nowadays. So
even back issues right now are great for shops. Like, this is a great market, great time for back issues.
Yeah, it's fantastic. But the problem is you got to find people that are selling collections.
Yeah, exactly.
And there's a lot of I don't know. There's a lot of people who have actual like headhunters that go out and find collections and estate sales, and they play hardball in that department. You know what I'm saying? More like they know where to go and like where to get the deals, and they know the shop's going out of business that they can just go in and scoop up all the stuff. And it's kind of garage salesman cutthroat techniques that a lot of these bigger companies are doing right now.
Hey, Hockey, can you hear me?
Yeah, Mike, I can hear you.
Good. Sorry about that, Shelby. In the middle of you talking to me, my microphone just spazzed out, and I couldn't hear you guys.
No, that's fine.
So sorry about that. I didn't want to be rude.
Too late.
Yeah, yes. But no. Right now, I think right now is the best time for comics for a lot of reasons. The biggest reason for me personally is the ability to print my own books, because even 15 years ago, you weren't able to print a book unless you had $4,000 to drop on one issue.
That is very true.
Yeah. And if we had the ability, here, check it out. Absolutely guarantee you'd have a lot more millionaire comic creators in the 90s if you had today's printing standard in 1990. If you had the abilities of today in 1990, I guarantee you'd have 3 or 4 other image companies that would have popped up that would have just killed it. If you had the internet, all the stuff that we have today that we all take for granted, if you had all this stuff, because back then, dude, no one had internet. We used to have to send a shoebox of zip disks to Quebecor, a shoebox for one issue of like Supreme number 18. You know what I'm saying? It's a different time, man. Now Dropbox, 2 minutes, and we're complaining it should have been 1 minute. Internet slow today.
Yep.
Yeah,
I mean, back then you had to get it on store shelves. I mean, you had to.
Well, also back then you had to kind of go through Wizard or something like that to advertise. You had to do a lot of
previews,
an insane amount of previews, cons, crazy amount of cons. Like, it was a lot more legwork back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was indeed.
Yeah, Wizard was Wizard
communications.
The way to win Wizard's heart back in the day was you spend a bunch of money on ads, and all of a sudden 3 of your creators from your studio are in the top 10 for top 10 writers, top 10 artists.
It worked.
It was more pay to play than anything else.
So what spell did Alan Moore cast to constantly be like in that old ass picture they had of him, that Manson picture they had?
Manson.
Yeah, I don't know. They pulled that
and
from
that goofy
some
one of Dale.
journal.
Do you remember that one? Is the same one of Dale?
More to like them, I think.
Oh,
yeah. He looked like he looked like God, who did he look like in that picture they had of him?
I don't know.
What I'm talking about?
Towards the end there, they were using one of Keone that was he looked like a freaking nerd, man. It was weird.
Glasses.
He was like looking down. Yeah.
He looked like
That
the
was bizarre.
version of Bruce Banner that he drew on that one cover of Hulk. With them big ass glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had the Jerry curl going and everything.
He looked like Peter Parker needs to sell some photos.
And then the one of what's his name? Garth Ennis looked like he was pissed off all the time.
Yeah, he was always mad.
Well, I mean, he's Irish, so yeah. Probably
mad
drunk.
face.
What you got there, Plagle?
Indian food.
What?
No.
Yeah, what?
Chicken tikka marsala and some rice.
Marshmallow and rice?
Yes.
Yeah,
So you have a Rice Krispie treat.
something like that.
He's eating Oops All Mellows.
Are you? What are those? Oops, oh mellows.
Oops All Mellows.
What's that?
Is
that a new candy bar?
It's the cereal when they forget to give you the crunchy pieces. You only get the marshmallows.
Oh, the Oops all. Shut up.
Gross.
You haven't.
It's got THC in it.
What are you doing, Hockey?
This arrived today.
Nice. Look at that.
Shelby, look at what Hockey's got.
They're all the Uhu color markers.
Nice.
How do we know that is an AI?
Well, you're just gonna have to trust me.
I trust it's AI.
How do you like the markers so far?
All I've done, so I haven't really had a chance to use them, but I've just filled out my swatch because
there you go.
all of them come with the swatches, like so you can see what they actually look like. I think it's such a great little, just a card to fill in.
I had to make my own with my Copics.
Yeah, I do too. I've made stuff for my Copics and my other things that I've got.
Did you get the 200, the 230, or the 130, or which one? Which one was that?
120.
The 120. Yeah. Arizona Art Supply here. I went in there looking for some pens at the internet light. It said they had some fine liners for inking. They did not, but they have an entire end cap of the Ohuhus now.
Oh wow! Yeah, like you can see the color range. Like it's pretty not too bad for the 120.
Yeah, they're pretty pens, dude. They're pretty markers, and they have really nice pigments. They're really balanced really well for like sketch covers and stuff.
And like just on the swatches there, they come up really well. Like they look like they blend really well. They're very good so far. So, but I haven't had any artworks to that's good enough for me to use them with, or at least haven't had any artwork to be able to use them with at the moment. But yeah, I'm gonna try them out soon.
That's awesome.
Considering and I bought the holder as well. So it's an Ohuhu brand holder.
It's quite handsome.
What?
Yeah,
they make their own holder, huh?
Yeah, this it's a bamboo case,
nice.
And so I thought so all this the pens plus the box was Australian dollars, about 200 Australian. If I was to get this, like Copics, that's like $2,000. So.
Yeah, Copics are pretty fucking expensive.
Yeah, it'd be about $1,700, something like that.
Yeah. So, and then the Copics are.
That's good.
The Copics are like, if the cheapest I can get them is probably about $10 each. So so that that's the cheapest, but they're usually around $12 to $13 here. So.
Yeah. So when you get your first set of Ohuhus, you're usually paying around between 60 and 80 cents per marker, depending on what size set you get.
Yeah.
And then the singles, they're going to be under $3 a pop. If they're marked up, they'll be like $2.50 or something like that.
Yeah.
But
and, they're sizable, like they're big chunky pens. Looks like they'll hold a lot of ink. So, and they are starting to sell refills as well. So I would like to.
That was going to be.
I
my
don't think all
question.
the
Do they sell
refills. Yeah, they're not. I don't think all the colors are available yet. So I would like to see if someone's created a like a match with the Copics to say, oh yeah, this R15 here, that's the same as Copics, blah blah blah.
There is YouTube it. That's why I was telling all you guys about those Ohuhus, because I found a video on a channel I follow, and the guy would the awkward thing for him was he's actually sponsored by Copic. And Ohuhu sent him the markers to kind of put him up against Copic. So he did one of those drawings where it's like half and half.
Yeah.
And then he goes, I'm not sponsored by these guys, at least not yet. And not a slap in the face to Copic, but these things are pretty comparable. And the price, you can't beat them. He said it's kind of insane that these markers are this cheap.
Yeah, that they exist. So anyway,
like,
we're not endorsing, but we're
jump
endorsing
on it now before they get more expensive.
Yeah.
On Amazon, the set Hockey has there, I was looking at it.
What's up, Hank?
20,000 sets last week sold of it.
Wow.
Hoo-hoo?
Yeah.
Holy shit, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I thought Ink Spots was dead.
And now that Ink is here, man, that Playgirl cover for you guys is beautiful.
Yeah, it's good. I like it.
I like how it's kind of got like a satiny sort of finish to it.
Yeah, it's my favorite cover.
How you doing, Ink? I'm sorry you got shat on today.
Oh yeah, today was fun.
Wait, what?
What? You got shat on?
On his job? Yeah, I expect it.
He actually did.
No, we dug a tunnel under this building, and we had all the bathrooms like closed off, caution taped, everything. But this fucking bitch, she's like, I gotta go. So she went in, past all the barriers, took a shit, flushed the toilet, and it just came her right down the drain and hit me right in the chest with a big fat turd.
Oh,
and so then we dug, and all this dirt hasn't been disturbed since like the 1800s. And so the minute water hit it, we just all got soaked. There was no way to get away. We're in this little tunnel we dug under this building, and so it's just shit mud everywhere. And we're like, it was a fucking disaster.
Were you guys in like a muck suits?
No, we were just. There wasn't supposed to be anybody in there.
So you were in your straight up just normal gear and you just caught it.
Yeah, we just all got soaked with piss and shit, like literally.
Did you get on your tools and everything?
Oh, I got on everything, like my sawzall, my power tools. Yeah.
So you got one giant stink palm on you that you can't get off.
Yeah.
Okay, but did he come or what?
Jesus Christ.
Says Feline. Yeah.
There's just some stuff you don't talk about.
Yeah, it was gross. Sucked.
It
was probably the worst day of
awful.
The worst day of the year so far. So far, I'm expecting it could get worse. You never know.
It's only half over.
It can always get worse.
You got 6 more months to go.
That's 6 more months, yeah.
Oh, Jesus, man. That fucking sounds awful.
Yeah, it sucks.
Thanks, lady. Appreciate it. Have a good day.
Did you collect all her shit, put it on her desk?
No, one of my guys went up there, and I didn't go up there because I was cleaning off, but one of my guys up there's like, "You dumb bitch! What the fuck?" He like screaming at her. Like, I ain't going up there. He can scream at her. I'm just as mad. It's fine.
Yeah, he's like wearing her lunch.
That's the thing with women, though. Women don't care. Like when I used to work in, we used to do work at Walmart. We'd have to close the women's bathroom, and a woman would just run right in, like in the stall you're in, and just start dropping their pants. They don't care. They gotta go. It's like, I'm in here. I don't care. I'm like, all right, I'm getting out of here. Yeah. When a woman's gotta go, she don't give a shit. She'll just do whatever.
No, she does.
She doesn't give a shit.
She gives that. She gives great shit. Yes.
Any dirt work sucks, man. Like excavating was probably the worst job I ever had.
Yeah, this sucked. This was a rare. I usually don't do inside stuff like this, but Needed the money, so
Yeah, you
did
need
it.
money.
Oh, what
Radio.
the hell
What
is
the hell was
that?
that?
That was something I unplugged my machine.
There you go.
You're gonna have to put in a clause in your contracts to say if we get shit on, it's gonna cost more.
Right.
Yeah, and then like
I think
the,
that's fair. It's like a
I
hazard
would
pay.
take a shit deposit, and then if they don't shit, you can give it back to them.
and then like the property manager guy informed me, like I thought I was gonna get paid on Thursday for this job since I spent so much money. They're like, oh yeah, we don't even submit invoices till next Monday, and then it'll be 7 to 15 days. I'm like, what the hell? That wasn't in my contract. So yeah, so I basically did it for nothing this week. I gotta wait 2 weeks to even
So
get
like
fucking
half a
paid.
month to fucking get paid.
Yeah. Yeah, after I spent like 14 grand on the job already.
man.
This fucking sucks.
That is some
Yeah.
bullshit.
When Ink is working outside, he's like, I'm in the machine. You guys can be on the ground.
Yeah, I was like, this is a bad freaking day. And then I got called from another customer and chewed out because I was on this job instead of being on his job. It's a fucking bad day. It's a bad day. Worst day of the year so far. But
So
Fucking hell,
hopefully
dude.
tomorrow's better. Tomorrow will be better. At least I won't get shit on tomorrow. I know for sure I won't get shit on tomorrow. So
that's what you think.
No pipes. No pipes carrying shit that I will be working on tomorrow.
no, I'm working on gas line tomorrow. So
You haven't
That's
opened
it.
the package from Jason
Well,
yet.
you got. He's got a package for me. I sent him a bunch of sandwich bags. I want you to open one of them and put your nose in it.
did you?
Don't do it. Don't do it. Danger. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger.
Frozen farts.
Dry cleaning
bad.
for the crew.
It's dated 1992.
Yeah, where is my comic? You should be here. You're only in Tucson. Where's it at, man? Where's my comic
It's in a
at?
box.
Shelby
It's in a box.
Robertson.
It's in a box. I got them all packed up. I need to make the labels for them.
Oh, that's why I don't got it.
Hey, you even get
should
a
have got it.
you even get a sketch card with it.
Did I get
Jason
a
gets
sketch
one
card?
too.
Nice.
I'm gonna send you 2 sketch cards.
Oh, we froze.
Yep, he froze.
Either that or he did it on purpose.
I know you
So
might.
still for a second, and then I think I'm frozen.
He's still
Feline
frozen.
says gas
Now
line.
to
Yeah,
answer
so
your-
instead of getting shit on, he can get blown up
Yeah.
by a gas line.
Yeah.
Oh, it's low. Gas line is not nearly as scary as you think it is. You know, gas is low pressure. It's only like 4 pounds, so you can just put your finger over the end of it and stop the gas.
Man, it's not like high voltage where like
No.
die.
Where it gets scary is if you hit a high pressure gas line, which I've hit before, and then I freaked out. Like I was like running. I'm like, call the fire department! What the fuck? Wasn't supposed to be there. Fucking sliced right through it. Scared the shit out of me.
It's not supposed to be like this.
Just fucking tons of gas just blowing out of the ground. High pressure. Yeah, scary shit.
Yeah, it fucking sounds like scary.
Well,
shit.
gentlemen, I think I'm gonna take off. But before I go, I wanted to ask Ink. So, Ink, would you be willing to come on with Krager and I on Monday, sometime on a Monday?
Okay.
Cause we'd love to have you on, man.
What do I gotta do?
Draw with us.
Draw.
If you,
Crap on someone's chest.
Can I
Yes.
say? Can I say bad things live?
oh yeah, I mean you're with Jason Krager. I mean you're not gonna phase him.
Nice. Nice.
I
All right,
can't
I'm
ask
in.
Shelby directly, so I'll ask Jason. Can Shelby come on with us one of these days?
I'll DM Shelby and ask him.
Okay, but if you could do that for me, we'd love to have him. So
Yeah.
ask him what his stipulations if he needs TiVo.
What day is it?
We usually do Mondays at 8 PST.
All
That's-
right, you're gonna have to
that's-
ask. You're gonna have to ask Jason real quick.
So yes, Jason.
What is that? What is
What
that
time do you wait?
Arizona
What time? What time do you do it?
Mondays at 8 PST.
What does that relate to Arizona?
What's that
time?
stands? Was P?
We-
You do it at 8.
We are Pacific.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
fair enough.
It's your
Oh, yeah.
time.
We're the Wild West. I'm
I
pretty
don't
sure
know.
we're
Our
Pacific.
time never changes. We're just,
I don't know. I'd have to. I'll DM Shelby and ask him.
All right,
Yes,
cool.
thank
It
you,
depends on who the mayor is.
Hmm.
The mayor changes it sometimes.
Yeah. Well, it depends on who the mayor is, whether or not Shelby can come on.
Got it. Well, let me know.
Yeah.
We'll be around.
Yeah, I'll go on. I'll go
You
on.
just have to
let me know.
remind me, Will,
Okay.
because I forget things. So Just,
Yeah, I'll when I'm putting together our little calendar, I'll get you guys and we'll put you in
yeah,
there.
shoot me in there. Right on. Cool, man.
So
Woodrow says
I think
we have
I
mountain
think I already
time.
asked you,
Woodrow's
Shelby,
out
but
in
you
your
probably
location as well.
you have a stack of stuff in your Twitter, probably.
I'll go on.
Yeah, so we'll let you know. But thank you guys. I'm
Yep.
going to bed 'cause I'm exhausted.
All right.
Later, Will.
Check you later,
Good
Will.
to see you, Will.
You guys have a great evening and enjoy your drawing. Hockey, you are a CUNT. And
You tell Craig at the
Next
same
Tuesday.
thing.
What?
I'm gonna have to try to crack your code.
good night, everyone. Good night, Flying Feline.
Cheers, mate. You have a good one.
Sleep well.
Good night.
Later, Will.
Ciao.
Later, Will.
All right. I got to bounce too, guys. It's getting late and I got to get up early, but thanks for having me on. I really appreciate it.
Always, man.
Okay. Check out the Mercenary Guild,
Yeah.
themercenaryguild.com. Flying Feline will put up a link and you can catch me
She's been on top of it. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but she's dropped
I
pretty
have.
much everybody's link in the chat
Yeah.
here.
Oh yeah, I
was
see.
gonna-
I see.
Fucking
I
awesome
see
like
it.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see. I see.
I was going to say thank you for the link earlier, Feline. I did see it. I just didn't get a chance to say thank you.
did you see what Feline's doing? You're blind.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for having me on. I will.
That's why I said
I'll
that,
see you next
Jason.
week.
All right, take it
Later,
easy,
man.
Talk to you soon, brother.
Bye.
Seriously, Dan, your cover is my favorite cover. I like it. It looks very cool. I like it matches with the back cover. Really nice. So it's cool. I like it.
Turned out good.
Yeah, I like his
He's
great
already-
tones.
He's already spoiled his copy of it. So.
How am I spoiled?
No, Ink Spots has spoiled the cover. yours.
Yeah. It's a little runny. It's got some stains on it.
Ew.
I was excited. I have a comic
knew
now.
what this-
I have a comic now. I'm excited.
I bet you were excited.
You actually don't have. You only have one copy of each so far.
Yeah.
Who's
Only
got
one
one
copy of each.
Yeah, he only gets one
Welcome back,
copy.
bro.
That's it.
That's
Those
all
are
I
all of his. Those are all Ink Sponsor's cops.
Those are my comps. I worked on a book a year of my life, and I got 3 copies. Those are my comps.
all he gets.
It sounds about right.
Hey, that's more than what you got for cash grab. So
Jesus.
Nice.
Shane Davis, what?
Who's the what? Huh? Mm.
I at least give good amount of comp copies to Shelby. So. I gotta send you more sketch covers, Shelby, because I sent you a 9.9 by accident, not a 10.
I'm undeserving of the 8s.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
I sent you all the 5.3s. They're all
Oh,
yours.
man.
Speaking of 9 points,
Yeah.
my
Show
I don't
it.
know if you saw, Shelby, my sketch cover that I did came back at 9.8 at EuroSCon.
Which one? I saw Feline took a photo of you submitting it, but I didn't see what it was. It was like, she takes a lot of pictures of your butt.
What can I say? She's quite fond of me. All of me. She took a lot of amazing photos this weekend.
Yeah, it looked like you guys had fun up there.
Oh, it was fucking incredible, man. It was absolutely amazing.
You got to show Ink the picture of Cy picking up Phil.
Cy had that one.
Oh, was that Cy's?
Yeah.
I saw
Yeah,
your
Ink, if you go-
pictures of Waste Shack reading Jason's book. That was cool.
Yep.
Yeah, it was pretty
Yep.
dope.
Feline and I went over to we actually got a chance to talk with Wayshack at the party.
Oh, tell him what you said about the frog.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
great.
he's heard of Frog G. He's
heard
your
of
guys'
it?
book. He's aware. He is aware of your book. He's like, oh yeah, I've heard of that book. I was like,
Holy
yeah,
crap!
it's my buddy Jason and Inkspot's book. And then the next day, Feline and I went over to Wayshack's table, and she picked up a book, and I gave Wayshack a copy of Absolute #1.
He knows us.
Yep, he knows your guys'
No, he
work.
doesn't.
We go way back.
Totally.
We go way back to like never.
Do you know Ink? Apparently, he's ripping off my style. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Shack.
obvious
What
to
a
anybody
hack.
that's looking.
Just kidding, Wait Shack. We want you to draw
He's
the
not
cover.
watching.
He might be. He knows who we are.
I mean, listen, I gave him a card. He knows about my YouTube channel.
He knows who we are.
He's gonna draw the variant cover to Frog G2. Maybe.
Okay, no, he's not.
He's not? Maybe he is.
Okay, you can't say he is because now people are like, oh, you're going to have Way Shack cover? You can't do that.
Maybe.
And then Shelby's going to hit him up like, hey, can you do a cover for me for Rage Tality? Like, yeah, he's going to be like, guess what? Too busy to do one for Frog G now. You just ruined it. Now Shelby has him. Hope you're happy.
It's okay. I'll do the variant. I'm already doing. Listen, let's be real. I'm already doing the variant tonight for Frog G2.
I would say in the realm
He
of
probably
possibility,
will.
remotely in the realm of possibility, that Wayshek might possibly, if we ask him and pay him money, do a Frog G cover. Maybe.
You could probably get a. You could probably get a Bisley cover too. Simon's very open to doing covers and stuff. So
We just
He's
really
a
want.
fucking hoot to talk to. I very much enjoyed the conversation I had with Bisley.
What we really want is a Shelby Robertson cover.
What a
So-
liar! Stop trying to pump up the poor guy's ego.
Shelby, so this is the sketch cover I did on the Hardly Heroes. This was a commission from Free Comic Book Day, and it came back in 9.8.
oh, cool.
Yeah,
Uh,
I was
they-
super happy with that.
they were doing on-site grading.
They were doing on-site
Yeah,
grading. I got 2 of
that's
Jason's
fun.
Thundercats books done, and this done.
Nice.
So yeah.
Damn, I've never done that. I want to do that because usually for me, it's you gotta wait, 4 months, 6 months, and they finally show up.
Yeah.
They had a certain cutoff during the day, and if you got it in early enough,
Yeah.
they were able to get it done. Yeah. If you got it in early enough, they were able to get it done on site. So I picked these up on Sunday, and then
That's cool, man.
That's when I went over and talked to Wayshak and gave him the book.
Yeah, that was cool. Thanks, man.
You're welcome, man. I mean, Feline actually started the conversation. We were over there waiting in line to go get the signature person to go get Fraga to sign the books, and she actually,
Yeah.
I was like, "Hey, that's Wayshak over there. That's Jason's favorite artist," and she's like, "Oh, really?" And so she went over there and she started talking to him, and
Next to Dan Plagle.
she started talking to him. Got a couple of like little postcards. He had little
Nice.
free postcards, and then we bumped into him at the party, and we started talking to him, and then she picked up a book the next day, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm almost out of books." She's like, "Oh yeah, so you're gonna hold on to one of those for me, right?" And he's like, "Yeah, I suppose I could." And so we went over there the next day. Yeah,
Nice.
and she picked up a book, and I dropped off Absolute One. But yeah, we had a great conversation with him at the
Yeah.
shindig, man.
No, Myopia
He's very
is a
cool,
really
down
cool
to earth
book.
dude.
Yeah, he seems like it. But Myopia, that's a pretty dope.
You should see what his Frog G cover is going to eventually
I
look like.
pointed over to you, and I was like, "That's my partner over there,
Terrible.
DeathMetalHero. Him and his a friend of his does a show,
Mm-hmm.
Unhinged, and he goes, "Oh, is his name Jason? I think he told me." And I was like, "I think you're his
Nice.
favorite artist." And he's like, "Oh, really?" And then he was like, started looking around for a piece of paper,
Uh-huh.
and I'm like, "Hold that thought."
Mhm.
And then I gave her a blank board from a comic book.
So yes, Jason, I have something for you.
She got you something special from Wayshak to
Oh,
you.
that's awesome.
You're too kind, Feline.
He says you're too. Yeah.
Story.
See, she told the story right. Yeah. But yeah, there's a little extra special something from her and Wayshak coming to you with your Thundercats books, bro.
Well, I really appreciate. Hey, I don't have to wait a year and a half to get a Way Shack.
That's right.
Is it a box?
What, Shelby?
Is it a box full of ants?
I hope so. I
Yes.
can send it to you.
I hope it is.
Yeah. But yeah, had a great conversation with Wayshak, man. He's a cool person. And yeah, Biz and I are gonna start a band. Bisley is playing bass, and I'm gonna scream. So we need to get a guitarist and a drummer. I figured I could
T-Bear
hit
plays
up
drums.
T-Bear. Yeah, I was about to say Art plays drums. We just got to get a. You know what? We'll get Preston.
You guys just need a ukulele player, is all.
Yeah,
do
totally, man.
Need a ukulele player.
Heavy metal ukulele player.
You want people to come to your show, okay?
You need someone to play the triangle. I can do that. I'll play the triangle.
Hockey plays the pork flute.
I need some more cowbell.
More cowbell. I can do that.
You're gonna want that cowbell.
Got a fever, and the only cure is more cowbell.
I love that one.
Heroes has it. Christmas came early. His Feline says, I hear Fanta plays. Yeah?
I haven't seen Fanta in a while. I hope she's doing okay.
Well, her dad
Her dad passed away on Father's Day. It was
I did not know
ridiculous.
That is awful.
Yeah.
My thoughts are with you, Fanta. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it sucks.
That's pretty.
Yeah, from what I understand, she didn't actually get a chance to say bye either.
Yeah, it's rough.
That's heartbreaking.
Oh,
So yeah,
of all days too. Holy crap!
Way to bring the stream down, Ink.
I didn't. See
Good
that
job.
First.
Good
Whatever.
job. Nice. Good going.
Oh, let's see that Ninja Turtle.
It gets easy over time. It does taint it for a bit though.
Nice.
My mom passed away on Mother's Day in 2010.
Oh wow!
Shit, dude.
Yeah, and there was a weird time too when my dad was still around. My stepmom, both of her parents were just getting super old, and they're just old and shit. And her dad was the one who was the healthier one. So her dad passes away on my birthday 1 year, right? And so that made it awkward. And I was like, I'm not even gonna drive up. Like, it's just fucking weird. And then the following year on my birthday again, the mom passed away. I was like, oh my God.
Wow.
Can't catch a break.
Wow.
That's fucking rough, man.
Well, hopefully pretty soon my parents will die, but I'll take any day that's available.
It's funny because it's true.
Ink's got goals.
I'm just trying to make the world a better place.
Wow. That's his feeling. Yeah, totally. Wow.
I can't release.
Don't hold back, Ink. Tell us how you really feel.
There's a reason I haven't spoken to him in 18 years.
There's definitely people who said that, and then you meet their relatives, and you're like, yeah, I fucking hope they do too.
Yeah, you would if you met mine.
It exists. Yeah, it exists. I know.
I can honestly say my parents are the worst people that I know. So, yeah.
Wow. She understands that.
Well, you haven't met Hockey in person yet.
He's all. I like digital hockey's okay. Digital hockey's fine. I'm okay with digital hockey.
Thanks, you faggot.
Jeez! On this channel. Easy there,
It's a good thing we're 3 hours into this stream.
Yeah,
and nobody's
wait till we're on
paying
my
attention.
channel for that.
I wish I would have never told you I'm a quarter gay on my mother's side.
What's this about Street Fighter? You know the secret to beat Sagat? Is that what you said, Hockey?
Yeah, look at Shelby with the save. You're funny.
And Feline is accurate on this. You haven't met my aunt. My mom's sister is she's a cunt, and that's doing a disservice to cunts.
She's from Australia?
No.
Cunt's allowed, but faggotism? Oh my God.
Jeez, oh man.
YouTube is interesting like that, Hockey. No, my aunt is a fucking avaristic piece of fucking trash. She is a horrible.
All I was talking about was a bundle of sticks.
Yeah, a bundle of them.
A bundle of sticks.
You bundle them? Yeah. It's used to start fires.
A bundle of sticks.
If you were in an emergency situation, you'd be grateful for that faggot. You would love to have one on you.
They're terrible.
You would be able to start a fire right away. Save everybody.
Oh my
God. This is wow. What? Back.
This shit is fucked.
Back Frog G, everybody, all ages.
All ages.
I was following Hockey's lead. He's supposed to be the nice guy.
Okay, no, you were not hanging out with him in California with Billy and Plagle and me.
What?
No, you two, you and Billy, you get you two little children together, and there's no rules. Like,
Listen.
anything goes.
A dictionary definition. I just looked it up. A bundle of sticks or twigs bound together as fuel. That is the definition. There you go.
Yep. See?
That is the context, oh YouTube gods, that we were talking in.
Yeah, exactly.
Nailed it like the fucking Romans.
I think Jason is a bundle of sticks that's used as fuel.
Jesus.
I used to have that on my channel because someone complained that I said it. So, like, whenever I wanted to say it, I'd be like, you are a flaming, and then when I pushed the button, a little animation of sticks came on floating around in circles. It's great. I liked it.
Well, you've seen the end of Bancroft streams. He has the Simpsons clip where Nelson, he's like, here we have a bundle of sticks,
Martin.
but together they make a mighty, and then it just cuts off. It's funny.
Yeah.
I hate censorship of words. I hate it.
I
agree. I agree.
I like how Will's inviting Ink over. He's like, no, he's concerned with, can I say bad stuff?
What are you gonna do on that? I don't know. Can I say bad things? Yes.
That's
Okay,
his
great.
first question. Yeah, he doesn't care what is going on as long as he can say bad things.
Can I say highly offensive,
he
evil
used to be on
things?
Jimmy's channel, but then
I was-
didn't have him on.
I was one of
anymore 'cause
I was one of the hosts on Jimmy's channel. Like, I fooled him though. Like, at first, I came off as highly intelligent and thought provoking, and then I was like,
What?
no, bad.
When were you ever highly intelligent?
I was pretending. I was
Mhm.
reading. I even put on
He
glasses.
was using AI to help.
Right. By the way, Ink,
He put on glasses.
I was talking to Jimmy Palmiotti and Amanda Connor this weekend at Heroes Con, and they really did enjoy our stream of the Pro.
Yeah.
Or Do You Even Read? Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome.
They got a kick out of that episode.
Jeez,
So.
you're name dropping a lot
When the
here.
guy
Like,
brings
what are
out
you,
the
Jimmy?
ukulele and starts talking about his dick, that part was hilarious.
Feline says, I think Krager's channel is a safe zone for Ink.
A
Yeah,
safe
probably.
zone.
I mean, talking about AIDS babies on Krager's channel.
funny.
Oh,
ago.
poor little AIDS babies.
Mm-hmm.
Poor little things. I hope they got them their little cocktails of whatever they feed them to make them not AIDS babies no more.
Whatever they feed them.
Those the special baby AIDS milkshakes. Make them all better.
Yeah, Inkspot shaved his head. That's right. Inkspot shaved his head once on Feline's channel.
Dude,
Yeah,
Didn't you
cut his
cut your
head all
scalp doing
Dude,
that
that was
shit,
the
too?
worst. Dude, I had a cut that was like 2 inches long from that. Like,
Oh,
it,
so that's bigger than you're used to.
it took like a couple of weeks, maybe 3 weeks for that to heal. Like, I cut the shit out of myself. It sucks.
Damn. It's fucking hilarious.
What did I shave with?
K-pop says, what did you shave with?
K-pop.
I don't know.
You
Straight
shaved with a razor and shaving cream. You didn't
cheap
really have
razor.
too much water. Yeah.
Yeah. A cheap razor. I was by the computer, so yeah, I didn't have much water. I should have. It was a mistake. That's how I
Just
proved that I was not intelligent or
It
smart
was a mistake.
or witty or talented.
It was a mistake,
Mother.
just like your
Mother.
mother not having that abortion.
Yeah, she wish she did now. I bet she wishes she did now, Mom.
Wow. This is
Oh, man. I'm in jail.
This is heading down the downward spiral.
Yeah, because Ink
we've
came
been
on.
going for about 3 hours and 15 minutes here. Let's go ahead.
What do you
and,
expect when
wrap
Ink Spots
this
comes
one.
on?
I
It's
thought
gonna
it
go
was
downward.
getting interesting up in here. Up in his house.
Don't ever talk like that again.
Yeah.
Up in the hizzy.
Right. Ink, do you have anything you want to show before we wrap up?
No, I'm wearing pants.
Okay, good. That's-
Do you have anything you want to show that people can actually see?
No, but we did. Did you show the books yet?
Ooh,
You can show the
burn.
books when it's your turn. We got our books in, and that's awesome.
What?
Orders.
I'm not showing no books.
You're not showing. Oh, yeah, whatever.
Don't ask
Whatever.
him that. Yeah, it's but my mistake. My mistake.
Show the
You started this.
Yeah, this is what I get. Anyway, chat, we appreciate you being here. Thank you all so much for coming to hang out.
There's a book.
Let's see.
Check them out.
Yeah, there you go. See, there are the books. There are the books. Go back, Frog G, while you still can. Get the coolness.
Get the Plago cover. It's awesome. It's really cool. Look at those.
Hell yeah.
Look at those cheeks. Look at those chubby little cheeks. It's just so cute. Makes you want to flick a nipple.
Wow, look how red it is now.
Whoa.
Look at that.
Yeah.
You have horrible lighting.
I
in
just-
that room.
I would like to point out though that I was the first person to use Jason as an interior.
It's a
Artist
variant,
on the
variant
comic.
very
Yeah.
interior
Wow.
artist. Yeah.
Wow, way to rub it in.
It checks
And,
out.
the trend will continue. The trend will continue. Anybody else have anything they want to show before we go?
I can show a stack full of sleeves that I made.
Yeah, show it. Oh, Shelby's info. Yeah, he's got to show his info.
He has his napkin.
Mm-hmm. Go follow.
Wait,
go
my
follow these
napkin?
guys if you dare.
Shelby's
There you
info.
There you go.
Kenobi.
Oh, and this. There you go. Stop for a
What's
second.
that?
Ooh,
Is that another
Space,
Frank
man.
Miller rip? Is that another Frank Miller ripoff?
That's looks like a
No,
combination of
it's
McFarlane
my
and
original
Miller.
design.
I have never seen that pose before, ever. It's an original Shelby Robertson pose. Never before.
Oh my God.
You should only ever draw like that from now on, Shelby.
Hey, listen, I vowed every book I ever work on is getting a 300 and a Spidey one. I don't care what book it is.
Listen.
It's gonna happen.
Show what Plague's got.
Ooh, what do you got? Plague?
What you got, Plago?
What do I got?
You got sleeves.
Loving is
You want
what
some
he's got.
sleeves?
Yeah.
Shorty sleeves.
I've got a stack of about 50 of these. Oh, aha!
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh, Viewmasters.
Big
Nice.
old stack of them. They're all glued together in the back here.
I told Bancroft about those. He thought that was cool.
Yeah, it should be pretty good. I got 50 of them, so
Did you sell all of them?
I've only sold like 37 or so.
Nice.
So I'll have a few extras left over that I may have as add-ons for another campaign. It'll be like-
That was a great idea, man.
No one else has
It's
it.
a,
that I've
it's a
seen?
unique idea. It's very
yeah,
cool.
they're not super
Yeah.
cheap, but they're fun for sure.
You know what I'm gonna do, Plagle? I'm gonna get some sketch cards with a foil logo stamped on them.
Mm.
No, I've never seen anyone do that before.
Oh my god.
They're gonna say Rage-tality on them too.
Who did? Oh,
Oh, they look like these. Oh, look at.
See, Shelby used AI to make what I just said happen. Like, right. See,
Yeah, I just made it right now with AI. This is a deep fake.
Totally a deep fake. 100% a deep fake.
how did you get those with AI?
AI is getting scary these days.
Yeah.
Spot foil. I googled. I was googling stuff.
Spot foil?
Yeah, there you go.
Our-
There's one
the-
without
the-
it, so you can see it.
That's cool.
The company Ink and I use, they do spot foil.
Like this?
Yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah.
they're cool.
Wow.
But it costs the same as if you just had a full card foil.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Is that a lot?
Yeah, because they have to. they got to run them through like 3 times to get to do that, I guess. So
Yeah, so it's the same if you get one little spot or if you get the whole card, same price.
I'll have to find out offline what that costs, because that'll be coming.
Well, no, it's not. It's not the same process though. I do not recommend doing the whole card.
Well,
Oh.
we're not.
No,
we're
I
still
mean-
live. We're still live. But Shelby uses a different place than we use, so it might be different.
Yeah, because
All right,
a lot of them will fake it.
Is it
Jason, you
reasonable
want
to
to
Go
show
ahead,
the
go ahead, man.
Turtles piece you were working on?
break my bank?
No,
No? Okay.
no, they don't
All
get
right.
to
Well,
see it.
Feline has dropped links for everybody's stuff into chat.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Feline.
Feline.
I'll show.
Oh
it
yeah,
She is
back the
is
dress,
badass,
everybody.
and,
The ink spots variant.
Yeah.
Please.
that is
Yes,
correct.
get that.
Curiosities
That's
and
Tila.
Oddities Emporium, the dress.
Ver-
Get it.
Variant interiors by Hockey.
Nothing more
Right.
exciting than a book
Mhm.
about a dress.
Chris. True.
It gets my blood boiling.
There's dinosaurs in it. There's dinosaurs in
All
it.
right, chat. Thank you
Not
so
a
much
full
for being here. We appreciate you.
What's
and,
that?
we
Wait.
will
What's
see
Shelby
you
got? Hold on. Make Shelby big.
next time?
What's that?
Make me big.
And a great fucking job. Thank you very much. Get fucked up. Have a good time. Cheers.
I just got here, Jason. Damn it.
When your music sucks and you're an asshole.